The people who make flushable wipes says their studies show there's no problem, right?
Well, naturally, yes.
There's one reason people flush these things.
The box says they can.
You must all bow down to the almighty Cornholio.
Exactly what is there to complain about?
Comedy is very subjective.
I understand you're pretty funny as a DJ.
I'm doing comedy. I gotta do the radio. I overslept.
Any plans for Friday?
Put the chairs over the table, set out the rat traps, and pinch the hostess.
Everyone's genitals are hanging out.
You are drunk at a tissue level.
I'll have an orgasm, and for my drink, I'd like a banana daiquiri.
Showtime.
Bought a dog recently. Man, they're expensive, these dogs, boy. I tell you, go to this dog store, you know, and a guy in a salesman, a dog store, a typical salesman, dog store salesman, tries to sell me the most expensive dog in the store. You know, big $600 dog. Big, giant, it's a pit bull dog. You ever seen him? $600, and I was looking to pay maybe, you know, a buck or something like that. $2. That was my ceiling, $2. So the guy says, no, he says, why don't you buy this pit bull? He says, this will protect your valuables. I don't have anything very valuable, you know. I buy the pit bull. That would be the most valuable thing I own, you know. I have to buy something to protect it then, you know. I mean, be out shopping for Wolverines the next day there somewhere, you know. Pit bulls, you know, they kill you, those dogs. You know, just rip your throat out. I want a dog to do things for, like, fetch my slippers. That's what's good about a dog, you know. Pit bull won't just, hey, pit bull, fetch my slippers there. Pit bull go, hey, I could kill you, buddy. What the hell? I fetch people. That's all I fetch. I can fetch you a guy. That's the best I can do for you there.
This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
Yes, it's wake-up time.
Get up, go to work.
You got rock out. Dude, I just want to tell you guys rock, man. Y'all rock. I think rock.
How does it feel to work for the best radio show in Arkansas?
Corey and Patrick in the morning, 100.3 The Edge.
Yay!
Yay! We're
Friday.
here.
Friday.
Damn right.
Yay.
Jersey here.
The Jersey's here, yeah.
Morning, everyone.
Sorry about last week. I already apologized to him.
Oh, you did?
We forgot to tell Jersey we were off last week. He drove down here last Friday.
Well, now you
sat in the parking lot.
I thought we were going to toe the company line here.
What was the company line?
You told me you were going to tell him this morning. You did it on purpose to teach him a lesson. I just had to play along. I'm sorry.
Don't let him do that.
I'm sorry.
What lesson was it supposed to teach?
I don't know. I tried to ask.
No. This is not about you at all. This is about this is me.
Okay.
Now he's trying to teach me some sort of, you know, I'm a dick lesson. I think that's what it is. Hey, listen. Every once in a while, it's good to look at the very last text that came in for yesterday's show.
Yeah.
Because I think we ignore it, and I don't even know what we were talking about, but. Here, this is the last thing somebody said to us yesterday before we left.
Okay.
You've heard the phrase like a monkey humping a football. Check out Chimp Rapes Frog on YouTube.
Wow. Sounds very depraved.
I can't even imagine what we were talking about that would have prompted that. Oh, the monkey in court thing. Oh, that's what it was.
Still weird.
The monkey trying to get the copyright to his selfie.
Oh, yeah.
It's a legal case. I know, you're looking at me like, what?
With a monkey?
Yeah, it's a monkey.
This is a third world country?
This is America. This is happening.
Oh, my God.
Soon monkeys will have Facebook.
What's the name of the monkey? Naruto, wasn't it?
Naruto. Yeah,
Naruto?
Yeah, it's a bit like a some kind of anime character, I believe.
I don't know. So Peter's got a lawyer, and it's a British photographer's camera that was used. The monkey actually snapped the photo. Peter thinks the monkey should have the copyrights to it.
Oh, my God.
Well, I mean, you never know what the monkey's going to do in the future. Might assemble a photography book or something, you know?
See, if you ever thought that people in that group were mentally disturbed, now you know for sure.
Right.
Oh,
I mean, some of them are just a little over the edge.
And this is what's clogging up our court system, huh?
I guess.
Well,
monkey.
Clogging, Mike.
More of Corey and Patrick in a moment. The Edge. Edge weather from the Mighty Safe Tornado Shelter Weather Center.
Good morning, everybody. This is Raven Richard, and happy Friday. Looking at a high today of about 93 degrees. We do have a 40% chance of showers, though, developing late morning into the afternoon hours. Should not be a washout at all. Have a good one.
With so many music apps out there, ever wonder which one is the best? It's iHeartRadio. Not because we say so, because you do.
iHeartRadio!
iHeartRadio is the #1 rated music app in America. It's the only one with live radio, artist stations, and an unlimited selection of music. All in one app. All your favorite music, all your favorite stations, all free. Download the free iHeartRadio app or listen at iHeartRadio.com.
Just imagine sitting front row watching Bob Dylan with Lost Their Humanity.
100.3 The Edge.
It's time for the news that happened while you snoozed. Now we're sticking in our views, ooh, 'cause we can't keep our mouth shut. Well, it's time for the news. We ripped it, we'll read it. If it matters in your lousy life, you'll hear it first from us.
All right, 15 past 6.
Let's do some kind of news or something.
Let's see. You know who Matthew Fox is?
Yeah.
51 today.
Oh, okay.
Missy Gold?
Vincent, right? Didn't she
Yes.
play? Wow.
Yes. Right.
I don't even know how I remembered that.
She's 47. After leaving Hollywood, she became a psychologist.
Well, more of them need to.
Jane Lynch is 57 today.
Very funny lady.
Vincent Pastore is 71. He was in The Sopranos. Harry Dean Stanton. Oh, he's a old actor, 91 today. Tenacious D and Trainwreck's Kyle Gass is 57. Black Eyed Peas Taboo is 42.
That's, I guess, one that's not Fergie or Will.i.am.
Right.
What does that leave? The Indian or the Asian?
This is Taboo.
They're like the New Village people.
Did you know that Taboo had stage 2 testicular cancer in June 2014? Went through 12 weeks of therapy. He's fine now.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Boys get higher?
He didn't even know it. He went to the hospital, thought he had the flu. I'm sorry, you have stage 2 testicular cancer. I can't even say it.
That would be a little disconcerting.
Well, it saved his life, basically. Dan Reynolds from Imagine Dragons is 30. Big Shot Music executive and former Mr. Mariah Carey, Tommy Mottola, is 68. And Dancing with the Stars pro Peter Murgatroyd is 31 today.
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
Right. Pickup truck drivers, beware, especially in North Little Rock. Police say somebody is stealing tailgates now.
Tailgate?
Yeah. Apparently, it takes about 40 seconds to take a tailgate off a truck.
They just slip right off.
They do make great benches.
They're targeting Chevys for some reason. Chevrolet trucks.
I've never been happier to be a Ford owner.
They're worth about $1,300. Well, at least it's going to cost you that to replace one.
Right. They're not really worth that, but that's what it costs you to replace it.
Yeah. So that's just another low light for us, stealing tailgates.
I wonder if they're scrapping them. I imagine that's what they're doing, scrapping them.
Yes.
Scrap metal.
Did you hear about that 22-pound gold coin that was stolen, I think, in England somewhere? Was it England?
No.
Yeah, they stole it right out from underneath wherever it was. A 22-pound piece of gold. They totally expected it to be melted down. Never found again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
It was some sort of commemorative coin. It was just huge. All right. President Trump says the U.S. and France are united in the fight for freedom. During a news conference with French President Emmanuel Macron in Paris, Trump noted that France is America's oldest ally. I think we have do we have anything here? I do. It's way up at the top. Guess I wasn't prepared for that soundbite. Let's see.
You're doing great.
Here.
Our two nations are forever joined together by the spirit of revolution and the fight for freedom. France is America's first and oldest ally. A lot of people don't know that. Ever since General Lafayette joined the American fight for independence, our fates and fortunes have been tied unequivocally together.
Okay. He had dinner with the president of France in the Eiffel Tower last night. Apparently on the second floor, there's a restaurant called Jules Verne.
Yeah.
You need a private elevator to get in there. Mm-hmm. Probably extremely expensive.
And right after dinner, President Macron slapped him with a glove on each side of the face and I challenge you to a duel.
Former President Jimmy Carter is recovering in a Canadian hospital after he collapsed at a Habitat for Humanity where they were building in Winnipeg.
He's still holding hammers?
He's 92 now, yeah.
Wow, good,
yeah,
man.
I mean,
Right.
he only had dehydration, but at 92, that's probably easy to get.
Wait, you mean he had a medical issue and survived it at 92?
What are you talking about? He kicked cancer a couple years ago.
He's got the greatest health care in the world.
Well, ex-presidents do. Yeah, he was dehydrated. It's like, did anyone ever hear of a water bottle? It's the president, man.
They
give him a water.
reanimated him.
Give him a bottle of water. Some Ozarka. Come on.
He's a clone.
Good for him. He's going to be fine, they said. As expected, Senate Republican leaders have released their revised health care bill, which aims to repeal and replace Obamacare. And there's like 5 major things in the bill I read yesterday, which I don't want to even try to remember or repeat here. Here's Mitch McConnell.
Obamacare's years-long hurdle toward collapse is rapidly approaching its seemingly inevitable conclusion. Total meltdown.
You know, here, just one thought on this. You know, not all the Republicans love this thing, and it may or may not pass. Who knows? There's still a few away. But compared to what's happening with Obamacare, you know, people should actually hope that this goes through because it will prop up Obamacare. It's so much like it. And, you know, it still is going to cover all the major things that people are worried about, the pre-existing, et cetera.
But, Corey,
come on.
Russia.
Thank you for bringing me back to reality. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, buddy.
Trump is defending his son's character and is playing down a meeting that Donald Trump Jr. had with a Russian lawyer last year. Listen to what Trump said yesterday.
Somebody said that her visa or her passport to come into the country was approved by Attorney General Lynch. Now, maybe that's wrong. I just heard that a little while ago, but it's a little surprised to hear that. So she was here because of Lynch.
Yeah, the Russian lawyer that Donald Jr. met with was allowed to come into the country, didn't even have a proper visa, but they made an exception. The Obama administration, Lynch did, and allowed her in. She was also running around on Capitol Hill having various meetings with all sorts of people.
I saw a selfie of her in John McCain's office.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Now, this all happened around the same time.
Yeah. So,
right? Isn't that right?
Well, yeah, within the same period, I suppose.
Okay.
The person of interest in the disappearance of 4 young men in Pennsylvania says he killed the men. Cosmo DiNardo's lawyer says he confessed to the participation in the murders. DiNardo also told investigators where they could find the bodies. That's kind of a grisly case, isn't it?
Oh, well, yeah. Fortunately, it looks like they caught a serial killer before he could get too prolific.
They ought to just put a bullet in his head and save everybody's tax money.
Just roll the tarp out right there on the courtroom floor.
Tonight at 8 o'clock, Jersey Justice.
Oh, no courts. I'm sorry.
No court. He
Jersey,
confessed. I killed him. Yeah. Bang.
So that's how it should have went. Yeah, I confess I did. Bam!
He's got a gun and a bad attitude. It's Jersey Justice.
Tonight on Bravo.
Yeah, what happened to that guy? That Bravo announcer.
I don't know, man.
Hey, this is good news. An FDA panel has approved a new gene-altering drug, the first of its kind to fight cancer. And here's Dr. Stephen Grupp. He's a pediatric cancer specialist in Pennsylvania at the School of Medicine at the U of P, commenting on the success of the treatment.
It's hard for me to even articulate how exciting this is. I mean, everybody has been working toward this for so long.
So that's good news. Gene therapy drug. The 2017 Emmy nominations are out, and it will be Saturday Night Live and Westworld's Night to Lose. Each program pulled in 22 nominations across all categories, including acting. Not too far behind are Stranger Things and Feud, Betty and Joan, which got 18 apiece. The most nominated comedy is Veep, with 17 chances at an award. And Alec Baldwin's Donald Trump impression earned him a nomination, too.
Oh, well, that's great. Great.
Good for him. And let's see. I think one last thing here. Moon dust collected by astronaut Neil Armstrong during the first lunar landing nearly 50 years ago is going up for auction at Sotheby's. And don't know what... There's no price here as to what they think it'll bring, but that's interesting.
One of the most talked about highlights of Wednesday's ESPYs during Peyton Manning's monologue, a joke referring to Kevin Durant. And, of course, a cutaway and Kevin Durant not finding the joke funny at all. Well, according to ESPN, more to this than meets the eye. Durant was in on the joke and played his part perfectly. It's a good bet, then, that Russell Westbrook was in on it, too. He was equally as stoic as Durant was at the end of the same joke. So kudos to them for pulling the wool over the world's eyes. Pretty funny. Hey, for all the ads they seem to put on TV, when actual stories about DraftKings and FanDuel are in the news, it's far less upbeat. More of the same yesterday when the two collectively announced the plans of a potential merger had been terminated. Decision to terminate came about a month after the Federal Trade Commission said they would block any potential union in court to prevent a monopoly. So they said they've determined it's in the blah, blah, blah. They're not doing it. That's what's happening. So if you were rooting for that or waiting on that, it isn't happening. Tell you what might be happening, Shaquille O'Neal buying Krispy Kremes. He's making a run to become the Krispy Kreme king. He's working on a plan to own 100 donut shops. He only owns one at the moment, a store in the ATL, but apparently he's had such good fortune with it. He wants to expand his donut empire in a big way, and he's got the resources to do it. He did miss a golden opportunity to be an early investor in Starbucks because he wasn't convinced that black people drink coffee.
Oh, I remember that story.
Yeah, he was wrong.
Oh, man.
He won't be again, I bet, on that one.
Is that true?
That is true.
Really?
Yeah, he said that. Very true. Ex-Dallas Cowboy quarterback, current CBS analyst Tony Romo, about to find out the major difference between being a quarterback and an analyst. Sometimes not a good thing to be deadly accurate in his new job. He recently spoke at an American Century Championship conference for the media this week and broke down what's going on and how he's preparing himself to get comfortable on air, given he's never done a regular season NFL game as a full-time analyst. His response to the question of how tough it will be to give his opinion on players he just played with, he said, the first two games I did. Actually, some of my bosses at CBS said, we don't need to be quite that harsh. So, and he said, I think part of it, I probably have to find a fine line because the standard for playing the game is high. So, yeah, he was throwing down critiques. Maybe he'll get to Aaron Rodgers and Ben. I'd love to hear him just slam another quarterback. Everyone, I'm going, hey, where's your ring at? Oh, yeah. Why do I continue to love Conor McGregor more every single day? I can't get enough. Conor McGregor was accused because he had said, dance for me, boy, to Floyd Mayweather. That could be racist. Now, Floyd Mayweather, his father, everybody around said, yeah, no, it's not. I'm not even bothered by it. But Conor McGregor, being Conor McGregor, said there's no way he could be racist because he's half black from the waist down. That's right. Yes, let that settle in for a minute. Yeah, he went crazy at the fight event Brooklyn Thursday night, saying he loves black people, especially black women. He busted a few crotch thrusts to prove it. For that, he blasted Floyd Mayweather's buddy 50 Cent, saying they're both broke bitches who pretend to have money. In fact, he gave Floyd a copy of Jay-Z's new album, told him to study it and learn how to build a real empire. Then he claimed his coat was made of real polar bears. And finally, John Jones said he's not the only, he's a UFC or former superstar with a taste for cocaine, saying he knows for a fact some of the greatest athletes in the country like to ride the blow train to Snootertown. The UFC superstar opened up about his documented coke use to Bleacher Report, saying, as for me doing coke before a fight, it's not me trying to be a bad guy. It's me freaking doing a bump, at a party. That's what he said. He said, the truth of the matter is you'd be surprised how many people have done it. I've been around some of the greatest athletes in the country. Athletes with bigger names than me do coke, but people don't talk about it. He said the drug just helps them have a good time, saying if you can afford to smoke a little weed and do a little coke and still win world titles, who's to tell you can't? He said, I understand these things are illegal, and once you get caught doing it, it's humiliating, but at the same time, not an addict. You don't see me walking around weighing 100 pounds with my teeth rotting out, scabs over my face. That's pretty damn interesting. It's not the first time he's been open about that. He did say the weekend he did blow and beat Daniel Cormier was one of the best times of his life. Apparently, he's got a fantastic dealer. Anybody got that number? That's it for sports.
All right. THV 11 says sunny, chance of showers with a high today of 93. The heat index may make it feel like 101. It's 74 now.
Corey and Patrick in the morning, 100.3 The Edge.
This report is brought to you by Trident.
We have traffic. Traffic is trouble.
Edge traffic.
Speed limit driving and not seeing any major problems for us through our area right now. 430 north and southbound between Stagecoach Road and Cantrell Road. It's mainly overnight work that happens, but the orange barrels are up, and you still need to move through those areas, even though the construction isn't active. From the Wren Law Firm Little Rock Traffic Studios, I'm Michael Higgins.
Hey, wouldn't you love to see Queen at Wembley? Bruce Springsteen.com.
It's Corey and Patrick in the morning. Arkansas's rock station, 100.3 The Edge.
After 7, of course, Weekend Review and the rants. That's coming up.
We'll be live streaming that on the Edge Facebook. Be part of the experience.
Sunny, chance of showers today. It looks like we'll get up to about 93 again at 75.
Just a reminder, it is, as it is every Friday, Free Movie Friday, thanks to the folks over at Atom Tickets. That's the app. You can skip the lines and get right on into the theater. You can go over to edgelockrock.com right now and register for your free tickets.
This is a funny survey because it's just, I just think it's funny. They did a survey. They did this in March. I don't know why we're just hearing about it now. But anyway, they talked to 1,013 United States men and women, okay?
Okay.
They asked them a few questions, and here's what they found out. They found that 73% of Democrats and 17% of Republicans would skip alcohol to see the end of the Trump presidency.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a big commitment to give up booze.
31% of Republicans would give up alcohol for the rest of their lives if it meant the media would stop writing negative things about Trump.
I wouldn't give up booze if Putin was president here right now.
Only 6% of Democrats felt the same way about the media.
Yeah.
Only 6 would give it up, yeah. Americans were more willing to give up beer, wine, and spirits for political issues than lifestyle choices or money, according to the poll. Wow. The average respondent said they would give up drinking for the rest of their life.
Their life?
If you would just give them $365,458. I'm not sure why it's that exact amount.
That's the number after they compiled the average?
Yeah, they were figuring out how much they're going to drink for the rest of their life.
How much was it?
$365,458.
Okay, I might give up booze for that, yeah. Yeah, I probably would, yeah.
Kind of a funny survey. And by the way, just as a breakdown, 58% of the people they talked to were men and 41% of the women they talked, or 41% were women that they talked to. Meanwhile, Russia
Hi, folks. It's President Trump, and I just have to say that I had no idea about the secret meeting my son had about Russia, and I have no knowledge of the other meeting he had in Austria with the Russian bank representative about paying to hack the... Oh, right. I mean, that never happened. And I have no knowledge about the other secret meeting that took place between my son and the Russian operative at the deli in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina. And my son was wearing a brown sport jacket, and the operative was eating a turkey club with mayo. I mean, forget I said that. Actually, forget everything I said. Gotta go. Trump rules.
More coming up. 100.3 The Edge.
From weather.
Attention station employees. Our music director had a nut pop. If anyone calls for him, please go into graphic detail. Thank you.
God, what's with the traffic?
What's with the traffic?
What is with the traffic? Edge traffic.
Hey, good morning. Traffic flow through the Little Rock area right now. Seeing the volume coming through. Traffic flowing freely, though. 30 east between Roosevelt Road and I-40. 30 westbound, I-40 to 530. Good flow, speed limit driving right now through our area. From the Wren Law Firm Little Rock Traffic Studios, I'm Michael Higgins.
Inspiring. Adrenaline-inducing. Heart-pounding. And insane. Our legendary iHeartRadio Music Festival is back.
iHeartRadio Music Festival!
Our world premieres on the Verge artists, album release parties, or exclusive one-on-one artist events. We at iHeartRadio will never stop thinking of ways to get your favorite artist to you. In September, it happens again. 2 nights, 1 stage, and millions of iHeartRadio fans from all around the world. Our 2017 iHeartRadio Music Festival. This is where I Can't Believe It happens. This is where never-before-seen, once-in-a-lifetime collaborations emerge. This is music's holy grail.
Let's go!
Our 2017 iHeartRadio Music Festival. The lineup is revealed Tuesday at 8 a.m.
Just imagine sitting front row watching Bob Dylan with Tom Petty, Eric Clapton, and George Harrison. Well, now you can get that experience whenever you want it. Just say hello, Quello. That's Quello. With a subscription to Quello Concerts, you can watch thousands of the most incredible concerts and music documentaries ever from your TV or on the go. Just go to Quello.com. That's Quello. Bowie, Pink Floyd, Muse, the Rolling Stones, Tedeschi Trucks Band, the Eagles, Santana, and so many more. Just go to your app store or go to Quello.com to start your free trial right now and say hello, Quello.
How you doing there? Beautiful car, isn't she?
Yeah, what's the price?
Yeah, 93 late nights at the office. Well, plus tax, of course.
93 late nights? Oh, my budget's more like 78.
Oh, let me talk to the boss, see what I could do.
While other insurance companies just see a car, we see something you've worked really hard for. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Well, now, he's never done this before, but he says I could do 90 late nights and some free air fresheners.
Deal.
State Farm. Call an agent today.
Rich Eisen here, telling you, you've got to head into your local Honda dealer today and tell
around right now.
Yeah, I do. Haters gonna hate.
I love your show.
100.3 The Edge.
Good morning, 10 before 7.
Friday, Corey and Patrick, how are you?
Sunny, chance of showers, high today, 93.
I know that you would like some Guns N' Roses tickets. You'd probably like to get them free, and you can. Today, you're going to have some opportunities. Matt Cruz back out today giving away free Guns N' Roses tickets, just as he did yesterday and the day before. At 2 o'clock, he will be at Elrod Glass in Benton from 2 to 3, and at Vault Studio at University in Asher from 4 to 5. Both of those, he'll give away 2 sets of Guns N' Roses tickets.
Go get them.
If you're nervous about relationships because you don't want to be cheated on, according to this new study, a number of recent studies actually combined together, there are types to watch out for. You can identify who might be more likely in men to cheat on you. For example, guys over 5'10" are more likely to have an affair. How tall are you, Jersey?
5'9".
Okay. All right. Might be all right. People who work in the IT field, contrary to everything you've ever heard, apparently they're more likely to have an affair.
Maybe that's because they get to go to so many different offices and meet people.
Oh.
Maybe.
see what's on their computer.
Mm-hmm.
So
My
on
hero.
Your computer, and,
You saved my computer.
You don't want me to turn that in, then someone whose age ends in 9. It's a life stage hang-up. You know, you're getting ready to advance to the next decade, right?
Okay.
Twitter users. People who tweet prolifically.
Okay.
Anybody here tweet prolifically? Not
Don't
you, buddy.
tweet at all.
I don't think I am prolific.
Okay. Guys named Wayne. Least trustworthy name according to a poll of women.
Oh, that's great.
People who love rock music. 41% of people who like rock have been unfaithful. What you curious to know where the most loyal lovers are?
Yes.
Rap.
Rap?
Believe
oh,
it or
my
not.
God.
So, in conclusion, if you're dating a tall IT worker named Wayne who's 29 and likes to tweet his favorite rock videos, he's screwing someone else.
Don't move. We ain't done with you yet. More Corey and Patrick coming up on 100.3 The Edge.
Hi, I'm a big fan of the show. This is my first time calling, so I'm using a backing vocal in case I make a mistake. I have 2 questions. 1, am I the right caller? Did I win anything? And 2, can y'all play some Skinner? I gotta go.
Now here's traffic.
Edge traffic.
Good traffic flow going right now. 30 east and westbound along that corridor. No big delays at all. In fact, 30 east flowing freely right around Mablevale West between I-430 and 530. No problems whatsoever as traffic volume is starting to pick up. From the Wren Law Firm Little Rock Traffic Studios, I'm Michael Higgins.
From Weekend.
Dummies. Hey, that's me! Swimming pools can be great for summer fun. They are also the only way you can legally wade around in kid pee.
What are you doing, mister?
Some pools have a high dive, a high lifeguard, or a high paramecium count. Looking for a floating Band-Aid? Try a pool. If you like snot, pools are full of snot. And if you're a lazy parent, pools are the perfect place to drop off the children on the way to the nudie bar.
Up next, guys, it's chlorine.
Here's a guide to getting in the pool. First, dip in a toe.
Okay.
Then shiver and freak out. Different toe.
That's cool.
Then wait for some Jake Paul-looking mofo to push you in.
It's every day,
With his tiny penis. Disney Channel star My Butt. This has been Swimming Pools for Dummies. Corey and Patrick in the morning.
Guys, get in here. It's happening.
100.3 The Edge.
Good morning. It's 7:05.
Corey and Patrick, how are you?
Jersey's here.
Morning, everyone.
And it must mean it's Friday, right?
Yes.
Today, sunny, chance of showers with a high of 93. It looks like it's 75 right now. And it is Friday, so that means it's time for the Week in Review.
Yes.
The following material will most likely be offensive to somebody. Let's assume it's you. This is your warning to turn away now. Do not listen if your sensitivities are fragile and you're just a little butterfly. This bit kills butterflies. Comedy is not pretty. Some of this stuff is tasteless. And to answer the question, is it too soon? Yes, it is. But that never stopped us before.
It's time now for the Week in Review. One-liners, bad puns, and 5th grade playground humor based on this week's events. Get ready to be amazed.
All right, I'm not really sure what's going on with Donald Trump Jr. and some emails, but apparently it's so exciting, he's now become the first man ever to make Rachel Maddow climax.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good start.
Oh, yeah.
Once again, this week, President Trump stated emphatically that the only foreign body he has colluded with on a regular basis is Melania. Well, the United States The United States dropped a dummy bomb near the Korean demilitarized zone. No, it wasn't TNT strapped to Joe Biden. 2 Americans were gored in Pamplona's running of the bulls. They are not deterred and say they will soon participate in the drive-through surrounded by fire, badminton with bears, and the Lion 5K.
Right.
Now, the Vatican has outlawed gluten-free bread for Holy Communion. Now, if they would only introduce cage-free confessionals. I don't even know what that means. It just kind of sounds funny.
It rolls off the tongue, right?
I don't know. A North Carolina priest is accused of pointing a gun at another driver during a road rage incident. Actually, it's kind of refreshing to hear a priest was cocked and loaded and he wasn't sexually assaulting a choir boy.
Oh boy.
The Pope just turned over in his bed.
Yeah. He's just waking up, though.
Steve Whitmire, the voice of Kermit the Frog for 27 years, has been fired. I believe it was sexual harassment. The puppeteer kept sticking his hand up the little green guy's butt.
No!
An Olympia, Washington man is now facing federal charges for mailing one of his fingers to the Internal Revenue Service. Oh, come on. We've all wanted to give him the finger. Stop with your moral outrage. A Pennsylvania woman was arrested after she lit her boyfriend on fire by dousing him with gas and flicking a cigarette. This kind of changes the meaning of the phrase heated argument. I wonder if they met on Match.com.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Low point of the moment. Low point of the morning. Because of a shortage of recreational marijuana, Nevada state officials have declared a state of emergency. Next, they'll be rationing the Funyuns.
You know that's coming.
A top church official says gay sex at the Vatican has never been worse. Looks like some priests have hit bottoms.
Oh!
All right, the bad news. Bad news.
Okay.
The police video of Shia LaBeouf getting arrested for public intoxication was released this week. The good news, it's his most viewed performance in years.
He's got a hit again.
All right, did you hear about this lady, Bobby Jo Wesley, a 542-pound woman from Pennsylvania? She says she'll continue eating until her hips exceed 99 inches. So here's the question. Where do you take somebody who eats like a horse?
We don't know where.
Golden Corral.
Them's oats.
Bertha, the world's oldest hippo, has died at age 65. She lived at the Manila Zoo. Now the world's attention falls on the next oldest hippo, Bobby Jo Wesley.
Nice.
And finally, a beached whale was spotted on the New Jersey shore. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, false alarm. It was just Chris Christie. He just went back to the beach again.
Yes.
And that's the week in review.
Yes, it is.
You've been listening to the Week in Review.
Corey and Patrick on 100.3 The Edge. Edge weather from the Mighty Safe Tornado Shelter Weather Center.
Other adult novelties that'll motivate your man to always finish what he starts. And with the hot, dry summer coming, the lawn isn't the only thing that's going to need attention. Cupid's Lingerie offers male enhancement pills that'll help you forget what needs to be done around the house. Shop any of Cupid's 6 locations or shop online at shopcupids.com.
Wild River Country is now open daily. And there's excitement with the new thrilling 3 slides ready for your ride if you dare. Forget live streaming. This is live streaming. And there's all the attractions for kids and the largest wave pool in the state. Bring the family to Wild River Country and really enjoy your summer. Wild River Country at the Crystal Hill exit in North Little Rock. Now open daily.
All right, it's Corey and Patrick, and the Really Awful Terrible Night of Comedy is coming up July 28th.
That's right. It's at the Metroplex here in Little Rock, and our headliner this year, the winner of Last Comic Standing, John Reep.
Food, drink, and a silent auction to benefit the September Fund.
Amazing items you can get for a ridiculous price, and we'll be honoring Officer Tommy Norman of the North Little Rock PD.
Get tickets now.
MetroplexLive.com. July 28th, the Really Awful Terrible Night of Comedy, brought to you by The Edge.
Just imagine sitting front row watching Bob Dylan with Tom Petty, Eric Clapton, and George Harrison. Well, now you can get that experience whenever you want it. Just say hello, Quello. That's Quello. With a subscription to Quello Concerts, you can watch thousands of the most incredible concerts and music documentaries ever from your TV or on the go. Just go to Quello.com. That's Quello. Bowie, Pink Floyd, Muse, the Rolling Stones, Tedeschi Trucks Band, the Eagles, Santana, and so many more. Just go to your app store or go to Quello.com to start your free trial right now and say hello, Quello.
So this house is in a great neighborhood and walking distance from one of the best schools.
And what are they asking?
The asking price is only 24 years of really, really hard work.
Wow, that sounds like a lot.
Well, the house across the road just sold for a few years more.
While other insurance companies just see a house, we see the home you've worked really hard for. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Tell you what, why don't we offer 23 years with the fast close?
We're gonna need to sleep on it.
State Farm. Call an agent today.
JCPenney's Power Penny Days are here. Come in and stock up on all the goods you and your family need this summer. This Friday through Sunday only, save big on summer must-haves for $5, $7, and $9. And don't miss our coupon giveaway this Saturday morning only. You could score a 10 off $10 coupon. Come early, in-store only while supplies last. Hurry, JCPenney's Power Penny Days end Sunday. That's getting your pennies worth. JCPenney. Coupon valid 7/15 in-store only. Available while supplies last. Must be 18 or older. Some exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. Capital One cardholders, get ready. The iHeartRadio Music Festival is back in Las Vegas. And this year, Capital One cardholders get first dibs on tickets. Mark your calendar. Exclusive access to the Capital One cardholder presale starts on July 25th at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. So grab your Capital One card and get ready to buy tickets to the concert experience of a lifetime at iHeartRadio.com/Capital One. That's iHeartRadio.com/Capital One. We'll see you there.
Using Groupon, you can save a ton of money on what you do every day, like painting classes, concerts, escape room games, and more. Now, it's not literally a ton of money. That would be 2,000 pounds of money. It's more like saving up to $100 a week. Going bowling? Check Groupon. Taking the kids to the trampoline place? Check Groupon. Headed to museums, water slides, and tons of other nearby things to do? Use the top-rated Groupon app to save up to $100 a week on what you do every day. Download the app and save. Groupon.
The Home Depot has a new idea. Free carpet installation that means free carpet installation. Clearing out furniture? Free. Ripping out old carpet? No charge. Hauling it away? On the house. No hidden fees, just free installation on carpet $699 or more. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid on carpet priced $1 or more per square foot. Unique specialty items and requirements may be priced separately. Not valid in all markets. See HomeDepot.com for details. Offer ends August 16th.
Patrick in the morning. I highly recommend you never breed. That, by the way, is my medical opinion.
100.3 The Edge.
He's Patrick, he's an angry SOB. Patrick, are you freaking kidding me? Patrick, here on 100.3. Suck it, man, this guy is really pissed. Angry Patrick.
All right. It's time to go to Metroplex Live. Get tickets for the 5th annual Really Awful Terrible Night of Comedy, July 28th. Not only are we honoring Officer Tommy Norman, not only is the headliner John Reeve, not only is there a silent auction, but it's Jersey's birthday party.
Hey.
So come on and celebrate. Let's get to it. 43-year-old Bobby Joe Wesley over in York, England, weighs in at 542 pounds, trying to put on more weight, wants the world record for the largest hips. She's at 95 inches, trying to get to 100. She earns up to $2,000 an hour from people on the internet who pay her to pose naked and eat. She is married and was surprised to learn that some people love her huge shape due to the weight. She can't leave home, but she says she's not concerned about her health because she just wants to hit the record and she's willing to die to get to 100 inches. Are you freaking kidding? 100 inches? Even Jabba the Hutt's like, oh, fat ass. I mean, there's fat shaming, there's fat shaming, and there's this. 500, you know what weighs 500 pounds? A grizzly bear. Here's another visual. Stack up 50 gallons of paint. You know how fat 542 pounds is? They took a picture of her on Christmas. It's still printing. And people aren't paying to see your lard ass keep eating because it's sexy. They got to run and bet on how fast you're going to pop that fatty. Pop that fatty, baby. Michael Jordan, as in that Michael Jordan, has a 48-inch vertical. That means he can only jump halfway around your waist. That's not a few extra pounds. That's not pleasantly plump. That ass has its own gravitational pull, which is the only reason I assume you still have a husband he can't escape. And next, Michael Jackson is being resurrected for Halloween. CBS teamed with the Jackson estate to develop an hour-long animated special, Michael Jackson Halloween. It'll feature tunes from the singer's catalog. The spooky special follows two millennials who find themselves at a mysterious hotel on Halloween. Also features an animated Jackson. Are you freaking kidding? Is it just me, or does this sound like the Mystery Machine, short of being the crappiest episode of Scooby-Doo ever? Like, Zoink Scoob, is he touching that boy's bunghole? Ruh-roh, I think so, Aggie. Like, Scoob, old buddy, we got advantage like Joe Paterno. And Michael's like, hey, Shaggy, you want some Scooby snacks? Because I got it. Look, man, having Michael Jackson doing kids' TV shows like hiring Shia LaBeouf to guard a liquor store. It's like asking Bill Clinton to protect your intern's virginity. It's like O.J. Simpson and Ray Rice holding a fundraiser for domestic violence. Maybe next Casey Anthony can have a parenting show. Remember, moms, trunk space is very important. The bottom line on the Michael Jackson special, you can feed a virally infected hippo a plate of X-Lax and couldn't make a turd of this magnitude. And finally, is America ready for Senator Rock? Kid Rock posted Wednesday he's planning to run for U.S. Senate in Michigan for 2018. The rocker, real name Robert Ritchie, tweeted that the Kid Rock for Senate website is real. The website has a picture of Rock in a plush office, slogans including Party to the People and Are You Scared? The site also sells Kid Rock for U.S. Senate t-shirt, yard signs, hats, stickers, all that good stuff. I'm excited, aren't you? Are you? So, kid, what are your qualifications? I banged Pam Anderson and I got herpes. Woo, hell yeah! Hell yeah! And for those of you out there skeptical Kid Rock is a good candidate, bear in mind he is the genius behind the lyrics ba with the ba, da bang, dicky, 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 shake the bookie. Said up jump the bookie. And he's a fighter. Just look at the Waffle House video. Hey, you hadn't had to kick someone's ass at Waffle House. I need a senator who understands what it means to scatter, cover, and smother a fool that talks smack at the waffler. I mean, truly 100% 100p. Just when you thought the Senate couldn't get better, boom, Kid Rock gonna drop flavor on that congressional ass. The self-proclaimed early morning stone pimp rock and roll Jesus. We need him to lead us to the promised land, just like Moses, but with more STDs. And he's gonna be your senator. Knowing Kid Rock's in charge of my health care, I feel better already. AngryPatrick.com. I'm out of here.
More Corey and Patrick coming up on 100.3 The Edge. And now your morning headlines from THV 11.
Good morning. I'm Laura Monteverde with THV 11. U.S. Marshals in West Virginia arrest an Arkansas man wanted in the murder of his girlfriend. Deputy marshals found 33-year-old Curtis Dorsey in Clarksburg 10.5 months after he took off from Little Rock. He faces first-degree murder charges in the Labor Day shooting death of 35-year-old Sharnice Hughes. A Saline County judge accused of not paying his state and federal taxes turns himself in to Saline County deputies. Circuit Court Judge Bobby McAllister was booked and released on his own recognizance. If convicted, he faces admonishment, a reprimand, or a recommendation that the state Supreme Court remove him from office. And Little Rock Police Chief Kenton Buckner is hosting another Chat with the Chief tonight. It's part of a series of meetings where people can learn about what the department is doing and share their concerns. It begins at 6:30 at Greater Second Baptist Church on Geyer Springs Road. From the THV 11 Newsroom, I'm Laura Monteverde.
This report is brought to you by GilletteOnDemand.com.
Course chosen. Traffic.
Good morning. Seeing some slowing 430 southbound between Crystal Hill Road and Cantrell Road right now. Volume is starting to pick up Broadway right around Walker's Corner, Highway 391. 30 east and westbound corridors looks like they're running freely right now. From the Wren Law Firm Little Rock Traffic Studios, I'm Michael Higgins.
Here at Fantastic Sam's Cut and Color, we're all about real lifestyle. Today I'm talking with Trevor, a real Fantastic Sam's client, father, and welder's helper. I'm digging the cut. Very trendy.
My stylist recommended it. Sharp part, high and tight.
Do you think I could be a welder's helper?
Know anything about welding?
No.
Probably not the best career choice. Just being real.
Ah, I see what you did there. Trevor found his real style, and so can everyone. Fantastic Sam's. Looks good on you.
As the summer heats up,
Cool off with an awesome new cut at Fantastic Sam's, located in Jacksonville.
Your ideal internet speed? That depends. How many online gadgets are you running at the same time? And what else might you connect in the coming year? Fidelity Communications 125 megabit internet provides expanded bandwidth and a swift, reliable internet experience you can enjoy throughout the home. Connect all your Wi-Fi devices, computers, games, security systems, and more with Fidelity's 125 megabit internet. Call Fidelity today at 1-800-392-8070 or visit online at fidelitycommunications.com.
Just imagine sitting front row watching Bob Dylan with Tom Petty, Eric Clapton, and George Harrison. Well, now you can get that experience whenever you want it. Just say hello, Quello. That's Quello. With a subscription to Quello Concerts, you can watch thousands of the most incredible concerts and music documentaries ever from your TV or on the go. Just go to Quello.com. That's Quello. Bowie, Pink Floyd, Muse, the Rolling Stones, Tedeschi Trucks Band, the Eagles, Santana, and so many more. Just go to your app store or go to Quello.com to start your free trial right now and say hello, Quello.
So this house is in a great neighborhood and walking distance from one of the best schools.
And what are they asking?
The asking price is only 24 years of really, really hard work.
Wow, that sounds like a lot.
Well, the house across the road just sold for a few years more.
While other insurance companies just see a house, we see the home you've worked really hard for, so why not give it the protection it deserves?
Tell you what, why don't we offer 23 years with a fast close?
We're gonna need to sleep on it.
State Farm. Call an agent today.
Rich Eisen here, telling you, you've got to head into your local Honda dealer today and test drive the all-new 2017 Honda Ridgeline. It's loaded with features that were designed with everyday uses in mind. For example, check out the handy dual-action tailgate to start the party at the next tailgate with Ridgeline's available truck bed audio system. The Ridgeline also has the most spacious interior in its class, so you and your passengers can ride comfortably. All of these great features make it perfect for road trips, do-it-yourself projects, or heavy-duty jobs. Learn more about the innovative, unique Ridgeline at your local Honda dealer today.
It is Ryan Seacrest. Exclusive access to the Capital One cardholder presale for the iHeartRadio Music Festival starts July 25th at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Get your Capital One card ready and visit iHeartRadio.com/Capital One for details.
Using Groupon, you can save a ton of money on what you do every day, like painting classes, concerts, escape room games, and more. Now, it's not literally a ton of money. That would be 2,000 pounds of money. It's more like saving up to $100 a week. Going bowling? Check Groupon. Taking the kids to the trampoline place? Check Groupon. Headed to museums, water slides, and tons of other nearby things to do? Use the top-rated Groupon app to save up to $100 a week on what you do every day. Download the app and save. Groupon.
Want to transform a room for less than $20? The Home Depot has the secret formula. We call it paint. From our top brands like Behr and Glidden, starting at just $17.97 a gallon. There's no easier way to take your walls from okay to, oh wow. And at these prices, there's no reason to leave any wall behind. Get your project rolling with top paint brands, starting at only $17.97 a gallon at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. U.S. only.
JCPenney's Power Penny Days are here. Come in and stock up on all the goods you and your family need this summer. This Friday through Sunday only, save big on summer must-haves for $5, $7, and $9. And don't miss our coupon giveaway this Saturday morning only. You could score a 10 off $10 coupon. Come early, in-store only while supplies last. Hurry, JCPenney's Power Penny Days end Sunday. That's getting your pennies worth. JCPenney. Coupon valid 7/15 in-store only. Available while supplies last. Must be 18 or older. Some exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Napa know-how.
Any car brave enough to withstand a decade's worth of multi-state family voyages is worth treating to some quality parts and Napa know-how. Coolant for the Death Valley trip, wiper blades for the Pacific Northwest, air fresheners for the Southwest chili cook-off. Yeah, with some quality parts and a little Napa know-how, you can keep your road warrior running longer, stronger, for many more vacations to come. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
You deserve the wedding dress of your dreams. Right now, check out the stunning new David's Bridal store near you and find gorgeous gowns for every style and budget, including select wedding dresses originally $300 to $600 for just $99. And select designer wedding dresses originally $700 to $1,600, now just $499, plus $20 off bridesmaid dresses. So be bold, be flirty, be sweet. But whatever you do, be your own bride. Only at David's Bridal. Sale ends August 2nd.
Gotta be yourself. Flowers are beautiful things, but
they become even more beautiful when they're carried by people who are committed to ending Alzheimer's, a disease that currently has no cure. At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, hundreds of thousands walk, carrying different colored flowers signifying their connections to the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Register today at alz.org/walk.
From the Cupid's Lingerie Studio, shopcupids.com. It's Corey and Patrick in the morning. Arkansas's rock station, 100.3 The Edge.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. Welcome to the room of people who have rooms of people that they love one day docked away. Just because we check the guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades. You love another psychopath sitting next to you. You love another murderer sitting next to you. You think I'd get here sitting next to you. But after all I've said, please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. We don't deal with outsiders very well. They say newcomers have a certain smell. Yeah, trust issues not to mention. They say they can smell your intentions. You laughing on the freak show sitting next to you. You laugh some weird people sitting next to you. You think how did I get here sitting next to you? But after all I've said, please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my Why'd you come? You knew you should have stayed. I tried to warn you just to stay away. And now they're outside ready to buzz. It looks like you might be one of us.
100.3 The Edge, 731.
Corey and Patrick, Friday edition jersey here.
Morning, everyone.
Sunny, there's a chance of showers later on. THV says high, about 93 heat index, making it feel more like 101.
Oh,
It's 76 now.
may as well be a billion, right?
Well,
Hey, coming up July 28th, you have not heard, the 5th annual Really Awful Terrible Night of Comedy. It's happening at the Metroplex, and the event goes to help support the September Fund. Matter of fact, 100% of our auction proceeds, and we've got some amazing items in the auction. Now, Laura and I will perform. Your headliner will be John Reap. We'll honor Officer Tommy Norman. It's Jersey's birthday. What else, Corey?
I thought today was his birthday.
No, July 28th.
Oh, I was singing happy birthday for no reason then.
Well, no one knew that but you now, so now we all do.
It's going to be a great night, and all you have to do is go to Metroplex Live to get your tickets. There are some VIP tickets still available, which get you to really, really good stuff. Right.
Well, you want to sit up front, and if you want to even do a meet and greet with John Reap.
That's right.
That's the Hemi guy. He was one last comic stand. He's done a lot of television shows and different appearances. So that's pretty awesome. As well, it will be broadcast on the Jumbotron above the stage.
Nice.
So you're going to have a good seat no matter where you are, right?
Plus, John Reap, you may not know, but he played the pot-smoking farmer Ramus in the movie Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay.
That's right. That's right. Some people could know him from that. That's right. That's right.
All right. Tickets start at just $20. Metroplex Live.
It's that simple.
Missing Links brought to you by Fidelity Communications. For the highest quality HD TV, home phone, or high-speed internet, call Fidelity or go to their website, fidelitycommunications.com. So there's a weird little theme going on in the links today. It's the weekend, so, of course, you might need some self-defense tips, like 5 tips that might save your life in a knife attack.
Oh, well, that's good.
Things have been a little...
Are they called pull a gun? Those
No.
tips, pull a gun?
No, it's actually, it's really good tips.
Okay,
if you can remember any of them in the midst of fighting someone with a knife.
Uh-huh.
Then there's, take a look at this new self-defense thing. It's called the Handheld Defender 24/7. It's got a siren, it's got a strobe, it's got a camera, and it also is pepper spray. All at the same time it goes off.
Wow.
Scare the crap out of whoever's bothering you.
That's so funny.
All right. Then for those of you who are growing summer gardens and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, this is how to make pickles the easy way.
Oh, that kind of summer garden. I thought you meant something Colorado-ish. I'm sorry.
Did you have John LeCompte?
Yeah, what about him?
He showed his vegetables on Facebook the other day.
I had to get you arrested.
He grew what looks to be a prize-winning cucumber, and he showed it off.
Really?
So you see,
that's pretty cool.
Even rock musicians love to grow vegetables. One more thing here. Check out the Battle of the Dancing Hot Dogs. Yay!
Okay. Dancing hot dogs.
Also at CoreyandPatrick.com, a tourist gets too close to a horny capybara. Yeah, you heard that correct. I said horny capybara. You've never heard that, and you need to see it. Flying Delta One with the King of Nigeria. Some guy was flying Delta One. They brought the King of Nigeria on board. It's insane, and it's awesome. Must see, amazing rescue of people from a burning car on the freeway. It's really compelling and awesome. But my favorite video, I'm getting it up there right now, just found it. This devout Christian secretly doubles as a dominatrix. Yeah, it's everything you want.
Good morning, Arkansans. It's time for Head Up Your Ass Headlines.
Not getting along with your neighbor, nothing new. One man in Sequim, Washington took his feud to the next level when Cindy and Blaine Zeccanelli constructed a large garage apartment and painted the whole property purple. Back in 2009, neighbors began protesting. Brian Jewell decided the best way to get his point across was to mow the words "a-hole" in his lawn with an arrow pointing to the Zeccanelli's house. Now, that image can be seen on Google Earth. It's unclear when exactly the image was taken, as Google Earth photos can be years old, but Cindy is aware of the photos going viral. She won't comment any further, adding, "I'd just as soon let it die."
Don't you just hate it when you're fighting yourself and you break your own leg?
Oh, wow. What?
Someone who hates it a little bit more is Ryan Rowlands from South Wales, mainly because it actually happened to him. Yes, the 24-year-old was filmed by a friend as he shadowboxed in the middle of the street. After throwing a few punches, he attempted to up the ante and perform a spinning kick. And needless to say, that did not go as planned. The young man ended up landing on his knee as the rest of his leg broke against the road.
Oh.
The break was confirmed by the 24-year-old's friend. And, of course, he immediately uploaded it to social media.
Right, yeah, well, he may as well. J.D. Nadeau's speech at his daughter's wedding was electric, but not in the way he'd hoped. After grabbing the mic to give his speech to the guests, lightning struck, traveled through the microphone cord into J.D.
Wow.
As the father of the bride explains, it was like I was holding lightning in my hand. He was actually uninjured. His wife, Maggie, thinks it's all thanks to him changing out of leather boots that were hurting his feet into rubber-soled sneakers. He said, it's pretty funny. It's funny now because I didn't drop dead. That's a good point.
You know, the other day we had a story about an 11-year-old girl whose mom let her drive the car.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes.
Here's another one of these things. A 15-year-old girl in Idaho has been accused of stealing a Ford F-150 pickup truck and leading cops on a high-speed chase, reaching speeds over 100 miles per hour.
Wow.
A 15-year-old.
Wow, that's pretty good. She's going to lose her driver's permit, though.
When I was a new driver, I would have been scared to death to go that fast.
Yeah, I would think
Right?
so. Yeah, at 15.
Don't have the confidence to, well, maybe, obviously she did. It was 4 a.m. In the morning when Ada County Sheriff's deputies saw the pickup truck. It was traveling at that point 65 and a 40. They pursued, failed to pull over the speeding truck, and then the teen ran a red light and hit about 90. Throughout the pursuit, the 15-year-old was driving at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour. Finally, the teenager lost control of the truck and ended up in a large field. After maneuvering out of the field, the girl continued on to give chase before the deputies deployed a spike strip to deflate the tires. She wasn't alone, too. There were 4 other girls in the truck between the ages of 9 and 15.
Lots of good judgment in that truck, isn't there?
All the girls were taken into custody. The driver charged with several felonies.
I'd like to introduce you to Lucian Hamilton. Lucian is a fan of 2 things, the LSU Tigers and hookers. The 36-year-old was found by the LSU PD near a mechanical ladder. His plan? To use the ladder to sneak into Tiger Stadium with a lovely prostitute he'd hooked up with. So instead of a hot night in the city, he was arrested to escort a charge of solicitation and unauthorized entry into the stadium, I presume.
Yeah.
A German daredevil has become the first person to walk a high wire from the famous Old Man of Hoy sea stack in Scotland. It's just basically 2 huge, rock structures, and they strung a line between it. It's a big distance, and you can see the video in today's Missing Links. Alexander Schultz, who holds 5 world records for slacklining, was filmed Saturday walking a slack line from the summit of the Old Man of Hoy in Orkney to the mainland. Schultz was 150 yards over the water. That's pretty high, as he crossed the distance of nearly 200 yards. Schultz said his team used removable slings to anchor the slack line and did not do any damage to the rock or leave behind any waste.
A documentary produced by an economist from Harvard, raising a stink in India. The film is called The Argumentative Indian, and it's about the power of public discourse in the country. The issue at hand, the use of the C word in the film. The Central Board of Film Certification wants the word cow removed because of the animal being viewed as sacred in Hinduism. Some view this as the latest attack on speech by ultra-right nationalists. There's no word on if the C word would have been acceptable if it had been used in the flick.
A California woman was sleeping in her apartment when a mountain lion crashed through a window and landed right on top of her. Francis Muniz, apartment manager for the building in Colusa, said the resident was sleeping July 4th when the cougar crashed through the window over her bed. Muniz said the woman remained calm during the incident and opened her back door to let the big cat run out. that was potentially dangerous. I mean, the whole thing. She said the woman remained calm, and county wildlife officials said a security cam footage from the area shows the mountain lion running across the street in front of a pickup truck, crashing into the door to a bowling alley, and then running across the apartment building's parking lot before invading the woman's home. And she wasn't hurt, but Fish and Game are looking into it.
How tough is it to be a clown? Cops in Manchester, New Hampshire, planning on investigating graffiti spotted in town. When they arrived on the scene, they noticed a man walk behind an electrical box and drop something. After investigating, an officer found an empty hypodermic needle in the spot. The other officer saw a clear baggie hanging from the man's pocket. Oh, his name, Ronald McDonald. That's right. Police then found 3.3 grams of heroin in McDonald's sock. Now facing possession of a controlled drug charge. No word on Grimace.
Did we do the one about the breast implant at the bar?
No, not that I'm aware of. I would like to hear it, though.
A Texas health inspector performing a routine inspection at a strip club wrote there was a breast implant found inside a bar utensil holder. Cassidy's Polo Club in Amarillo received 9 demerits, which the city of Amarillo's Environmental Health Department described as an average number during the June 23rd health inspection. But one of the listed issues stood out as particularly unusual. One of the demerits listed in the report was for a breast implant found inside the utensil holder. Interesting how they have a demerit system, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Sean May, the health director there, said the personal item was removed immediately from the kitchen and the item is resolved.
You know how they say, you done?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was cutting you off. You know how they say the early bird gets the worm? Well, it's not always good if you're into bank robbery. Not once, but twice in one day, a man watching the same description tried to rob 2 separate banks in Des Moines, Iowa, matching the same description. The first time he was 3 hours early because that particular day the local credit union wasn't opening until 11 a.m. The second time he was 15 minutes early and fled after seeing a cop inside. Turned out the officer was making the rounds warning banks about the earlier robbery attempt. They have not caught him so far.
The Sri Lankan Navy said an elephant that got caught in a current was rescued from the ocean about 10 miles off the country's shore.
Wow.
The Navy said a patrol boat spotted the elephant struggling to stay above water Tuesday after it was apparently pulled out into open waters by a current off the coast of Kokilai or something like that. The Navy said a patrol boat spotted the elephant struggling to stay above the water, and they responded. It was apparently pulled out into open waters by that current, and vessels went out there. The rescue lasted about 12 hours, and they posted the video. They call the elephant Jumbo. They posted it to YouTube from getting it out of the water. They towed it 10 miles in, and then they let it go. And I'm just checking. I think, I got the footage of this in today's Missing Links.
Really? Wow. Yeah. Pornhub, the world's biggest porn site, now requires users in Russia to log in using social media accounts linked to their passports and cell phones. Well, that's private. Monday's changed the latest chapter in a feud between Pornhub and the Russian government. The site was blocked last September for spreading information detrimental to the development of children, then reinstated in April after instituting a requirement that users specify their age. At the time, Pornhub asked the Russian state media regulation whether officials would lift the ban. They said they would not. So now you have to use a passport to look at porn.
15 before 8. More in a moment.
Corey and Patrick in the morning. 100.3 The Edge.
We here at iHeartRadio wanted to say thank you. Why? Because you've made us the #1 rated music app in America. iHeartRadio is the only app with live radio, artist stations, and unlimited access to the hottest tracks for you to save right to your phone. We took everything you love about live radio, then added all the features a music fan needs. So if you haven't downloaded the app yet, come see what you're missing. Download the free iHeartRadio app or listen at iHeartRadio.com.
JCPenney's Power Penny Days are here. Come in and stock up on all the goods you and your family need this summer. This Friday through Sunday only, save big on summer must-haves for $5, $7, and $9. And don't miss our coupon giveaway this Saturday morning only. You could score a 10 off $10 coupon. Come early, in-store only while supplies last. Hurry, JCPenney's Power Penny Days end Sunday. That's getting your pennies worth. JCPenney. Coupon valid 7/15 in-store only. Available while supplies last. Must be 18 or older. Some exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Hey, wouldn't you love to see Queen at Wembley? Bruce Springsteen at MSG? What about Nirvana at the Paramount? Well, now you can. Just say hello, Quello. That's Quello. With a subscription to Quello Concerts, you can watch thousands of the most incredible concerts and music documentaries ever from your TV or on the go. Just go to Quello.com and get the front row experience of Hendrix, Marley, Pink Floyd, U2, The Who, Zac Brown, Rush, and so much more. You'll be blown away. Go to your app store or go to Quello.com and start your free trial right now. That's Quello.
How you doing there? Beautiful car, isn't she?
Yeah, what's the price?
Yeah, 93 late nights at the office. Well, plus tax, of course.
93 late nights? Oh, my budget's more like 78.
Oh, let me talk to the boss, see what I could do.
While other insurance companies just see a car, we see something you've worked really hard for. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Well, now, he's never done this before, but he says I could do 90 late nights and some free air fresheners.
Deal.
State Farm. Call an agent today.
Hey, have big weekend plans? I do. I'm getting together with my friends. We're going to fire up the grill. And last but not least, enjoy the most refreshing drink around, Clamato Michelada. Someone say squad goals, because when you mix Clamato and beer, you create an authentic Clamato Michelada. You can also create a perfect hangout with your best friends. Here's what you do to make the best Clamato Micheladas. Rim your beer mug with chili powder. You add a little ice. And don't forget the most important ingredient, Clamato. Fill your mug halfway with Clamato. You pour in ice-cold beer, lime juice, and garnish with a slice of lime, and then raise your mugs and toast the delicious, refreshing Clamato Michelada. Keep the hangout going, enjoy the sun, fun, and chill out while teaching your friends the art of making the perfect Michelada. You're definitely going to become your squad's favorite bartender. Celebrate good times with the authentic Michelada only prepared with Clamato and beer. Are you craving a Clamato Michelada? Well, head to your nearest store and stock your fridge with Clamato and beer. For more Michelada recipes, just go to clamato.com. Enjoy responsibly.
Rich Eisen here for Honda. The all-new 2017 Honda Ridgeline is not your typical truck, people. Oh, no. That's because Honda designed it with your actual needs in mind. This truck is packed full of innovative features like a dual-action tailgate, a lockable in-bed trunk, and a multi-angle rear-view camera. It's also got an available truck bed audio system that's perfect for being the life of the party at tailgates. The Honda Ridgeline is changing the way people think about trucks, so stop by your local Honda dealer for a test drive today and experience the difference yourself.
It is Ryan Seacrest. Exclusive access to the Capital One cardholder presale for the iHeartRadio Music Festival starts July 25th at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Get your Capital One card ready and visit iHeartRadio.com/Capital One for details.
Using Groupon, you can save a ton of money on what you do every day, like painting classes, concerts, escape room games, and more. Now, it's not literally a ton of money. That would be 2,000 pounds of money. It's more like saving up to $100 a week. Going bowling? Check Groupon. Taking the kids to the trampoline place? Check Groupon. Headed to museums, water slides, and tons of other nearby things to do? Use the top-rated Groupon app to save up to $100 a week on what you do every day. Download the app and save. Groupon.
We hope you enjoyed your hour of uninterrupted listening. Brought to you by the trusted power of Duracell. Duracell. Trust is power.
Let's transform a space. Let's paint some walls. The Home Depot has everything you need to make it easy. From 3M Patch Plus Primer and Scotch Blue Painter's Tape to Behr Paint. It's all here. So let's work smarter. Let's prep smarter and get results that take a room from no to whoa. Prep, paint, perfect. Available at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. U.S. only. See store for details.
Napa know-how. There are lots of amazing cars on the road, but perhaps none more amazing than the paid-off car. It may not be pretty, but the price is right. Heck, if you keep that thing running, it'll actually start paying you. Because with Napa Rewards, for every $100 you spend, you'll get $5 off. So keep your car running longer, stronger with Napa Rewards and watch the savings start rolling in. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
You deserve the wedding dress of your dreams. Right now at David's Bridal, find gorgeous new arrivals for every style and budget. Select wedding dresses, originally $300 to $600 for just $99. And select designer wedding dresses, originally $700 to $1,600, now just $499. Plus $20 off bridesmaid dresses. So be bold, be flirty, be sweet. But whatever you do, be your own bride. Only at David's Bridal. Sale ends August 2nd.
Gotta be yourself. Flowers are beautiful things, but they become even more beautiful when they're carried by people who are committed to ending Alzheimer's, a disease that currently has no cure. At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, hundreds of thousands walk, carrying different colored flowers signifying their connections to the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Register today at alz.org/walk.
Patrick in the morning.
Oh, that's adorable. You have a crush on yourself. I'd be careful. The guy you're in love with is a douche.
100.3 The Edge.
8 minutes before 8.
Corey and Patrick, how are you?
Sunny, chance of showers later. High about 93. It's 76.
Well, can you love Jesus and S&M? A devout Christian dominatrix putting the fear of God in her clients and making them worship her. Submissives pay $80 an hour to grovel at the feet of the curvaceous New York City dominatrix who stands 4'10". But the leather-clad mistress who wishes to remain anonymous doesn't let her profession get in the way of her committed relationship with God. She said, "I'm a Christian first and foremost. That's what I am." Said she was a youth minister when she was 17. I'm sure you'd like to meet her. Go over to CoreyandPatrick.com and you can.
All right. A Canadian rapper has provoked the anger of Bretons after comparing the French region's famous Queen Amman cake to a donut. Bretons live in Britannia. They're called Bretons.
Okay.
That's what that is. Mark Dirksen, he's the rapper, might have to strike the western French region of Brittany off his list of possible holiday spots. With just a few words thrown out into the Twitter sphere, Dirksen had Bretons spluttering on their cake and cider when he insulted them not just once but twice. Not only did he say the traditional Breton cake, Queen Amman, made with layers of butter and sugar that looks like a cross between a croissant and a big muffin, was like a donut, he also suggested they don't come from Brittany at all, but the French region of Canada. Well, obviously, people kind of went nuts there, and they said he insulted the whole of Brittany.
He would have gotten away, too, if it weren't for that damn dog. Police were on the hunt for Francisco Hernandez after an investigation found he was a suspect in a recent robbery at a bank. Authorities went to his Ventura, California home to find him, and thanks to a police dog, Hernandez was discovered hiding inside of a couch that had been modified. He was taken in without incident.
Hang on, I'm almost there.
Okay.
A camel broke out of its enclosure to spend the afternoon at a local golf course in Australia on Monday. You don't find those on too many golf courses.
No.
Northern Territory Police Fire and Emergency shared a photo of the mischievous camel that escaped from a circus before being captured by authorities on the golf course. The camel went for a brief romp through traffic before police were able to track it down. They did so, though, and police joked the camel's escape attempt may have come a few days early, noting it wasn't even hump day, because it was Monday.
More in a minute. Corey and Patrick on 100.3 The Edge.
This report is brought to you by GilletteOnDemand.com.
We have traffic. Edge traffic.
Seeing some volume running through on 630 westbound between Baptist and I-430, but otherwise that 30 corridor looking pretty good, 30 east and westbound right now. No major delays for you. 430 southbound right around I-40, seeing some volume slowing through Crystal Hill Road. From the Wren Law Firm Little Rock Traffic Studios, I'm Michael Higgins.
Silk restraints, a blindfold, tiny clamps, a paddle. Either you're about to have a great night or you've just been abducted, or maybe it's both. Maybe you're playing a little game where you've been abducted, right? All kinds of great things can happen. Now, if you need these items, like where would I get silk restraints and tiny clamps and a paddle and a blindfold? I mean, not that I have any experience in that arena, mind you, but shopcupids.com. Any kind of bedroom adventure, any game you want to play, any role-playing you want to do, cosplay, next level, you name it, they've got it at shopcupids.com. They've got something for everyone, from beginning your bedroom adventure to the, 50, 51st, 80th, 90th shade of gray, whatever shade you're into. You can do it at shopcupids.com. Just log on, take a look, have fun, get your bedroom activated, baby. Shopcupids.com.
iHeartRadio does something no other app or website can do. Thousands of live radio stations you can take anywhere. Want to listen to that station in Denver, but you're in Philly? No problem. In Austin, but you miss Seattle? No problem. Plus, iHeartRadio lets you create your own custom artist stations.
James from Metallica here. It's iHeartRadio.
Just type in the artist you love, and iHeartRadio creates a station just for you. Free radio and unlimited music all in one app. iHeartRadio.
JCPenney's Power Penny Days are here. Come in and stock up on all the goods you and your family need this summer. This Friday through Sunday only, save big on summer must-haves for $5, $7, and $9. And don't miss our coupon giveaway this Saturday morning only. You could score a 10 off $10 coupon. Come early, in-store only while supplies last. Hurry, JCPenney's Power Penny Days end Sunday. That's getting your pennies worth. JCPenney. Coupon valid 7/15, in-store only. Available while supplies last. Must be 18 or older. Some exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Corey and Patrick in the morning.
Everything that happens now is happening now. What happened to then? Past then. When? Just now. We're at now. Go back to then. When? Now. Now. I can't. Why? We missed it. When? Just now.
100.3 The Edge. KDJE Jacksonville, Little Rock, Arkansas's rock station, 100.3 The Edge.
Carrie and Patrick in the morning.
Hey, boys. You ready for the big show?
Yes, good. How you feeling? 100.3 The Edge.
Friday morning at 7:08.
Corey and Patrick, how are you?
It's going to be sunny, chance of showers. Today's high at 93 from THV 11. Right now, 77.
Where will you be able to get free Guns N' Roses tickets today? Did you know we were giving them away today? Yeah, we are at a couple different places. You're going to need to adjust your schedule. And between 2 and 3 p.m., if you want these free tickets, you need to be in Benton at Elrod Glass. That's where Matt Cruz will be. He will give away 2 sets of Guns N' Roses tickets that hour. And then you could meet him at University in Asher at Vault Studio Tattoo and Body 4 to 5 p.m. And he will give away another 2 sets of Guns N' Roses tickets. So if you want them free, you got to find Matt. Discrimination. Is there a line where it is or isn't? Mark Kropp may be sitting right on that line. He just wants to get a job and support his family, but something unique is holding him back. That something unique would be a giant tattoo that says devastate and covers half his face. Perhaps not surprisingly, some potential employers don't see that as a win. The teenager said he had inked it a few months back while drunk on homebrew in a jail cell. He was locked up in 2015 at 17 for aggravated robbery after he and a friend pulled a knife on a tourist. He did plead guilty. He committed the crime, he said, to get enough money to help house himself and his pregnant girlfriend. But now he feels like that he's being discriminated against. He just can't get hired. Question is that the line? I mean, is that really discrimination, or is that just a company going, yeah, I don't know where to fit you in with this thing that looks like a beard that says devastate across your face? What do you think?
Well, the potential employer has any right they want to hire anybody, aside from like the standard legal definitions of discrimination, which I don't think this falls under, by the way. I don't think tattoos are mentioned in any of the statutes. Okay. This is a shame, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
People are often told when they're growing up, hey, there can be repercussions to your actions, so be careful what you do. That's what life's all about.
Yeah, consequences.
Consequences, right. And this guy's already proven he makes really bad decisions. Even just to explain the tattoo, he's got to tell them about previous bad decisions.
Right.
And if I were an employer, I'd be like, yeah, no, I'm going to hire the mental defective behind you.
Yeah.
Because at least they look okay.
I guess he could maybe, I don't know if he's capable of growing a beard. Some people really can't. It might be a solution, but I agree with you. I mean, look, we have our friends over at a Black Cobra Tattoo, Matt and Katie. I'm sure they've tattooed many faces. I know that lots of guys that get the piercings, like they get their ears, they call it gauged out, where they have the things you could maybe fit a hot dog through in their ear. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, PVC pipe,
Yeah, whatever it may be. Penis. Anyway. Point being is that while certainly in this great nation, it's your right to print anything you want on your face or modify your body any way you want, but sometimes you have to be honest. If you get the devastate tattooed across your face, McDonald's may not want you working the drive-thru. I mean, keeping it real there, right?
How about if he just gets it changed a little bit to underestimate?
Gets a they do
or
cover
maybe
up
instead of devastate. Well, I guess that's the best one.
If you saw the picture, it is literally, it goes across the beard line, mustache beard line all the way up. If he could get it filled in, it looked like a tattooed beard.
What about Phantom of the Opera half face mask? Kind of. I had a terrible accident. Yeah, that's his ticket.
That's exactly who you want to work the counter at the jewelry store, right?
It's going to look a lot better. You'd feel sorry if the guy would just put a half face mask on and say, terrible accident, chemical burn. Help me out here.
Could you just put on clown makeup? People feel safer if you do.
Oh, God.
100.3 The Edge. Edge weather from the Mighty Safe Tornado Shelter Weather Center.
Good morning, everybody. This is Raven Richard, and happy Friday. Looking at a high today of about 93 degrees. We do have a 40% chance of showers, though, developing late morning into the afternoon hours. Should not be a washout at all. Have a good one.
Your ideal internet speed? Well, that depends. How many online devices are you running at the same time? Fidelity Communications 25 megabit internet is best suited for a single video stream, casual gaming, and browsing the web. The right size internet is a simple phone call away. Let a friendly Fidelity representative help. Call today at 1-800-392-8070 or visit us online at fidelitycommunications.com. Don't forget to ask about Fidelity's digital TV and home phone services. Be connected with Fidelity Communications.
Inspiring, adrenaline-inducing, heart-pounding, and insane. Our legendary iHeartRadio Music Festival is back.
iHeartRadio Music Festival!
Our world premieres on The Verge artists, album release parties, or exclusive one-on-one artist events. We at iHeartRadio will never stop thinking of ways to get your favorite artist to you. In September, it happens again. 2 nights, 1 stage, and millions of iHeartRadio fans from all around the world. Our 2017 iHeartRadio Music Festival. This is where I Can't Believe It happens. This is where never-before-seen, once-in-a-lifetime collaborations emerge. This is music's holy grail.
Let's go!
Our 2017 iHeartRadio Music Festival. The lineup is revealed Tuesday at 8 a.m.
JCPenney's Power Penny Days are here. Come in and stock up on all the goods you and your family need this summer. This Friday through Sunday only, save big on summer must-haves for $5, $7, and $9. And don't miss our coupon giveaway this Saturday morning only. You could score a 10 off $10 coupon. Come early, in-store only while supplies last. Hurry, JCPenney's Power Penny Days end Sunday. That's getting your pennies worth. JCPenney. Coupon valid 7/15 in-store only. Available while supplies last. Must be 18 or older. Some exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Attention, we're giving out 5 days in a luxurious resort in Orlando for 4 people with tickets to a park for only $3.99 to the first 20 listeners that tell me a country with the letter A 3 times in its name. You know it? A country with the letter A 3 times in its name, and you'll go to Orlando with tickets to a park for 4 people for only $3.99. Call now, 1-888-553-5805, 1-888-553-5805. If you're one of the first callers, we'll add a second bonus destination to an all-inclusive resort in Cancun, Mexico for the same $3.99. Call now and tell me a country with the letter A 3 times in its name. 1-888-553-5805. 1-888-553-5805. You'll get 5 days in Orlando with 4 tickets to Aquatica and 5 days in Mexico with all the meals and drinks included. Only for the first 20 callers. 1-888-553-5805. 1-888-553-5805. Lodging Group LLC. Certain restrictions apply.
It is Ryan Seacrest. Exclusive access to the Capital One cardholder presale for the iHeartRadio Music Festival starts July 25th at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Get your Capital One card ready and visit iHeartRadio.com/Capital One for details.
Using Groupon, you can save a ton of money on what you do every day, like painting classes, concerts, escape room games, and more. Now, it's not literally a ton of money. That would be 2,000 pounds of money. It's more like saving up to $100 a week. Going bowling? Check Groupon. Taking the kids to the trampoline place? Check Groupon. Headed to museums, water slides, and tons of other nearby things to do? Use the top-rated Groupon app to save up to $100 a week on what you do every day. Download the app and save. Groupon.
Hi, I'm in your ear, right next to the Duracell battery trusted to power these noise-canceling headphones. If you are, in fact, wearing noise-canceling headphones, if not, consider them for both of your ears, left and right. Duracell, trust is power.
The Home Depot has discovered an amazing anti-aging formula for your walls. Behr Premium Plus Ultra Paint, interior and exterior, starting at just $29.98 a gallon. Behr's formula provides superior stain-blocking coverage, keeping walls looking newer longer. It's not the fountain of youth, unless you're a wall. Behr Premium Plus Ultra, starting at just $29.98 a gallon, only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. U.S. only.
From the Cupid's Lingerie Studio, shopcupids.com. It's Corey and Patrick in the morning. Arkansas's rock station, 100.3 The Edge.
17 minutes after 8.
Wow, that feels loud. Corey and Patrick, how are you? I think my headphones are too high.
Friday is a loud day.
It is. Jersey's here. It makes it a little louder.
A little bit.
Sunny. Today's high about 93, maybe a shower later at 77.
I know some of you want to hang out with Maria Brink and the guys from In This Moment. You can qualify for that Edge experience within this moment. Go to edgetherock.com, win tickets to see them live at the Metroplex July 19th, and get qualified, and you could be hanging out with those folks. That'd be kind of cool.
You know, it's a lucrative business these days.
Crack?
Well, yeah, that too, sure. Wedding photography, wedding videography. Man. What?
Can I just hit pause real quick here? If you have the exact same story I had pulled up for the next break, I'm going to be amazed by this. That's how close our minds are working together. I believe it could be just in tandem now.
We probably do. The post on Craigslist?
Wisconsin?
Uh-huh.
I'll be damned. Look at that, folks. That's how good it is. Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, but that won't be good. Both these keep on pulling up the same stories and having one person read it while the other one has to go looking for another story.
You shut your face hole.
Grasshopper, you have learned well.
Oh, rice paper.
All right, so now my version is, I don't know who wrote it, but they sort of injected their own style into it, so that's why it's worded the way it is. It's not exactly complete straight reporting.
Okay.
All right, headline, wanted. One professional photographer available for the all-day shooting of a wedding in Wisconsin later this year. Note, must be willing to take pictures of virgins boning.
That is a great journalistic line. I love it. That's Pulitzer material.
A seemingly earnest ad posted to Craigslist in late June makes this very specific request of a potential photographer in the Madison, Wisconsin area. Indeed, the listing says it has proven difficult to find someone willing to shoot the whole day from beginning to end, meaning pre-wedding, wedding, wedding party, wedding night, sex.
Uh-huh. That's where we've come to, isn't it? That is.
Probably not the best sex either. According to the listing,
it won't be.
Neither bride nor groom has, gone all the way.
Yeah, no, it definitely will not be the best ever. Not even close.
According to the ad, it says, we have both saved ourselves for marriage.
Suckers.
And understand our first time will be awkward. The writer continues, pretty thoughtful, candid stuff there, but that sentence wasn't over. It continues, but do not think it will be that much more awkward for a photographer to be there.
Oh, I think it could be. Yeah, could you hold your leg up a little bit more? Yeah, ass up in the air. Yeah, fold it over like you don't care.
He said photographer, not director.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
Person writing the article continues on. Oh, you dear, sweet, innocent, ridiculous people. Awkwardness is not something with some outer limit like the speed of light, the boiling point, or absolute zero. Awkward knows no bounds.
What would be great is if these folks were actually porn stars disguised as newlyweds, and the poor photographer gets there in the awkward moment, and all of a sudden the rusty trombone breaks out, and dirty Sanchez's or whatever it may be.
It's a little...
Ride the dragon! Ride it!
It's a little hard to believe that this is real, but...
I believe it, actually. I don't know why that's hard to believe. Look, I mean... ever since Paris Hilton, everybody wants to make a sex tape. You're not even frowned upon anymore for that. Practically, you could be a pastor and make a sex tape. It's all right, as long as it's not a kid.
So you're going to go out and buy a camera? And
how do you know I haven't, Jersey? You just haven't seen it yet. You're not on the right channel.
So the ad doesn't specify if said photographer is supposed to linger throughout consummation or quietly slip out the door in search of a place to wash their hands once they've seen enough.
What about participate?
Oh, I don't believe it says participate.
At that point, you're already there. You may as well.
Yeah.
I mean, knock out the next bucket list item.
Maybe tutorial?
Yeah. I don't mean to interrupt, but if you would slow that thrust just ever so... Yeah, it's going to... Much better, yeah.
You're directing again.
Oh, sorry.
The polite listing ads, they want their lovemaking documented in a beautiful and tasteful way.
Yeah, not the first time. There's no tasteful in the first time. It's like, done.
It's time to play. Which one will you pick? The Ford F-150 truck or the Ford Mustang GT? Caller 10 qualifies for the summer split decision. 433-1003 from Mark McClarty Ford and Lincoln at 100.3 The Edge. And now your morning Edge lines from THV 11.
Good morning. I'm Laura Monteverde with THV 11. U.S. Marshals in West Virginia arrest an Arkansas man wanted in the murder of his girlfriend. Deputy marshals found 33-year-old Curtis Dorsey in Clarksburg 10.5 months after he took off from Little Rock. He faces first-degree murder charges in the Labor Day shooting death of 35-year-old Sharnice Hughes. A Saline County judge accused of not paying his state and federal taxes turns himself in to Saline County deputies. Circuit Court Judge Bobby McAllister was booked and released on his own reconnaissance. If convicted, he faces admonishment, a reprimand, or a recommendation that the state Supreme Court remove him from office. And Little Rock Police Chief Kenton Buckner is hosting another Chat with the Chief tonight. It's part of a series of meetings where people can learn about what the department is doing and share their concerns. It begins at 6:30 at Greater Second Baptist Church on Geyer Springs Road. From the THV 11 newsroom, I'm Laura Monteverde.
This report is brought to you by McDonald's.
God, what's with the traffic?
What's with the traffic?
What is with the traffic?
Edge traffic.
Cantrell Road on Cedar Hill Road, working an accident right now, just coming in. 40 West is stop and go flow from 67-167 through North Hills Boulevard on 40 westbound. North Little Rock showing a lot of stop and go flow right now on 40 westbound. From the Wren Law Firm Little Rock Traffic Studios, I'm Michael Higgins.
JCPenney's Power Penny Days are here. Come in and stock up on all the goods you and your family need this summer. This Friday through Sunday only, save big on summer must-haves for $5, $7, and $9. And don't miss our coupon giveaway this Saturday morning only. You could score a 10 off $10 coupon. Come early, in-store only while supplies last. Hurry, JCPenney's Power Penny Days end Sunday. That's getting your pennies worth. JCPenney. Coupon valid 7/15, in-store only. Available while supplies last. Must be 18 or older. Some exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Hey, wouldn't you love to see Queen at Wembley? Bruce Springsteen at MSG? What about Nirvana at the Paramount? Well, now you can. Just say hello, Quello. That's Quello. With a subscription to Quello Concerts, you can watch thousands of the most incredible concerts and music documentaries ever from your TV or on the go. Just go to Quello.com and get the front row experience of Hendrix, Marley, Pink Floyd, U2, The Who, Zac Brown, Rush, and so much more. You'll be blown away. Go to your app store or go to Quello.com and start your free trial right now. That's Quello.
Attention, we're giving out 5 days in a luxurious resort in Orlando for 4 people with tickets to a park for only $3.99 to the first 20 listeners that tell me a country with the letter A 3 times in its name. You know it? A country with the letter A 3 times in its name, and you'll go to Orlando with tickets to a park for 4 people for only $3.99. Call now, 1-888-553-5805, 1-888-553-5805. If you're one of the first callers, we'll add a second bonus destination to an all-inclusive resort in Cancun, Mexico for the same $3.99. Call now and tell me a country with the letter A 3 times in its name. 1-888-553-5805. 1-888-553-5805. You'll get 5 days in Orlando with 4 tickets to Aquatica and 5 days in Mexico with all the meals and drinks included. Only for the first 20 callers. 1-888-553-5805. 1-888-553-5805. Lodging Group LLC. Certain restrictions apply.
It is Ryan Seacrest. Exclusive access to the Capital One cardholder presale for the iHeartRadio Music Festival starts July 25th at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Get your Capital One card ready and visit iHeartRadio.com/Capital One for details.
Using Groupon, you can save a ton of money on what you do every day, like painting classes, concerts, escape room games, and more. Now, it's not literally a ton of money. That would be 2,000 pounds of money. It's more like saving up to $100 a week. Going bowling? Check Groupon. Taking the kids to the trampoline place? Check Groupon. Headed to museums, water slides, and tons of other nearby things to do? Use the top-rated Groupon app to save up to $100 a week on what you do every day. Download the app and save. Groupon.
Today's listening experience is brought to you by the trusted power of Duracell. Duracell. Trust is power.
Hold everything. For less, the Pack Store Save event is going on now at the Home Depot, and the shelves are full of smart storage solutions, like an HDX4 shelf storage unit, a special buy at just $19.88. It'll hold up to 600 pounds of whatever you've got, and you'll barely have to lift your wallet. Come get organized at the Pack Store Save event, going on now, only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid through August 23rd, U.S. only.
Napa know-how.
There are lots of amazing cars on the road, but perhaps none more amazing than the paid-off car. It may not be pretty, but the price is right. Heck, if you keep that thing running, it'll actually start paying you. Because with Napa Rewards, for every $100 you spend, you'll get $5 off. So keep your car running longer, stronger with Napa Rewards, and watch the savings start rolling in. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
You deserve the wedding dress of your dreams. Right now at David's Bridal, find gorgeous new arrivals for every style and budget. Select wedding dresses originally $300 to $600 for just $99. And select designer wedding dresses originally $700 to $1,600, now just $499. Plus $20 off bridesmaid dresses. So be bold, be flirty, be sweet. But whatever you do, be your own bride. Only at David's Bridal. Sale ends August 2nd.
Gotta be yourself. Flowers are beautiful things, but they become even more beautiful when they're carried by people who are committed to ending Alzheimer's, a disease that currently has no cure. At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, hundreds of thousands walk, carrying different colored flowers signifying their connections to the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Register today at alz.org/walk.
Just qualified another contestant on the Edge's
Hi, The Edge. You're caller 10. You're an instant qualifier.
Yes.
Yay, you. Who is this?
Sarah Met.
Sarah, you are an instant qualifier in the Edge's summer split decision. Now, you know, we're going to offer up a Ford F-150 and also a Mustang GT. If your name came out right now, which one do you think you'd pick?
I would have to go with the truck for my husband.
Oh,
what a thoughtful lady.
Yeah. You got another chance this afternoon in the 3 o'clock hour with Jeff Cage on The Edge. 25 before 9 on the edge.
Corey and Patrick, how are you?
Sunny, chance of showers. 93 later. It's 78 now.
How are you doing over at your house with critters through the summer? Anything new going on?
Yeah. Yesterday, my wife texted me, and Beatrice is back. Beatrice is the generic name for any snake that shows up on our property. It happened to leave a molted skin right in the path to her car door, which, if it had just molted anywhere else, I wouldn't have gotten several texts yesterday morning.
It's as if it did it just to mess with you.
I mean, I she didn't have to know about this. And actually, I hadn't seen, we had a snake the last couple of years running around, living there.
Yeah.
Hadn't seen anything this year up until this evidence.
Well, based on, did it look like, a king snake or a rat snake?
It wasn't that big. It's probably just a garden variety black snake or something.
Yeah, like a rat snake. Those are police snakes. Those are good.
Yeah.
Well, talking about pests, a Brooklyn, New York woman annoyed a few bees buzzing around her home. She called an exterminator. They were a little surprised what they found. She started seeing bees become more numerous around her apartment this year, and then one stung a neighbor, and she called the bee rescuer. He found a massive colony in the ceiling above her bed.
Oh.
He had to cut a 4-foot hole just to get past all the honeycomb. Then found the tens of thousands of bees had formed a massive colony in the space above. They believe it took years for them to build this colony. It was a 7-hour process, 35,000 bees, 70 pounds of honey in the ceiling above her. Amazing. It hadn't collapsed.
Yeah.
Had she never heard the noise from all those bees?
You would think maybe so. I mean, I don't know how loud of an area she lives in or what's going on. Now, I am not battling bees. I'm still battling wasps. And while I appreciate all the suggestions people gave, none of them have worked.
I wanted stuff you spray out of a can.
Well, I do use that, but I wanted to use a more natural remedy if I was able to get rid of them. And someone had said, hey, if you get a big water bottle, a squirt bottle, and fill it with soapy water, that the soap bubble will smother them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what they do? They keep coming. They come at you and they lift their middle wing and say, suck it, I'm going to sting you now. So I cannot get rid, and I've killed hundreds at this point of them.
I used to have a real bad wasp problem. I found out where they are.
Yeah.
And whenever I come out of the house, there's always one that's right in my face.
Yeah.
But I'll go out there with the cans of spray.
Yeah.
I'll shoot it into that hole.
That's what I do.
And I seal that hole off.
Yeah.
Oh, you seal it off.
But I spray the hell out of him. I'll put almost a whole can inside that section.
I had to do that last year.
I had that for about 2 years. I got very little now.
I think there's a hole behind my gutter, and that's, I think, must be where they're going. I just don't know. And do wasps build nests as big as bees do?
They build a pretty big size deal. Yeah.
Because they just keep showing up, and I'm concerned that at some point I'm going to open my attic, there's going to be a gazillion of them in there.
No.
No? It's not like that? You're shaking your head. You know they can't hear that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if you remembered you're on radio.
More coming up. Corey and Patrick on 100.3 The Edge.
This report is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers.
Now here's traffic. Edge traffic.
Interstate-wise, we have an accident 40 West North Hills Boulevard stop-and-go flow. On our secondaries, Little Rock, Cantrell Road on Cedar Hill Road, an accident, and Stagecoach at West David O'Dodd Road, an accident working as well. Slow flow 40 westbound between 67-167 and North Hills Boulevard, 67-167 southbound McCain down to I-40. North Little Rock showing the stop-and-go flow as well. From the Wren Law Firm Little Rock Traffic Studios, I'm Michael Higgins.
Hi, folks. David Sergon with McClarty Nissan. Thanks to you, McClarty Nissan has become the #1 Nissan dealer in Arkansas and one of the fastest-growing Nissan dealers in the country. To show our appreciation, we're giving away not one, but 2 trips for 2 to Hawaii. All you have to do is go to McClarty Nissan in Little Rock or McClarty Nissan in North Little Rock, take a test drive on any new or pre-owned vehicle, and register to win. We'll draw 1 winner from each store on July 31st. Remember, the reason we sell so many is because you pay so little.
Hey, this is Eric from Drippers Vape Shop. 8 years ago, I was smoking about a pack and a half of cigarettes a day. I kept trying to quit, but you know how it is. Well, listen, I've discovered vaping, and I quit smoking almost right away. My wife and I opened our first store 2.5 years ago and have seen thousands of people quit smoking. I have a little baby girl now, and I want to see her grow up. I want to do the same for other people as well. Dripper's about to open a third location, but we're still here every day, offering one-on-one help and the highest quality e-juice made right here by me. Come see us at Dripper's Vape Shop in Greenbrier and Cabot, and coming soon to Hot Springs.
With so many music apps out there, ever wonder which one's the most popular in America? The one that lets you listen to live radio, custom radio from your favorite artists, and download unlimited music. Oh yeah, and the one that's free. If you guessed iHeartRadio, you'd be right. And you wouldn't be alone. Come join millions of music fans who rated iHeartRadio the #1 free music app in America. Download the free iHeartRadio app or listen at iHeartRadio.com.
JCPenney's Power Penny Days are here. This Friday through Sunday only, save big on select summer must-haves like kids' tees and leggings for $5, men's polos for $7, and Exertion sports bras or shorts for her for just $9. Plus, you can download the JCPenney app for your coupon to save an extra 15% throughout the entire store. Hurry! JCPenney's Power Penny Days end Sunday. That's getting your pennies worth. JCPenney. Coupon valid 7/14 to 7/16 on select items in store and at jcp.com. Some exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
So this house is in a great neighborhood and walking distance from one of the best schools.
And what are they asking?
The asking price is only 24 years of really, really hard work.
Wow, that sounds like a lot.
Well, the house across the road just sold for a few years more.
While other insurance companies just see a house, we see the home you've worked really hard for. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Tell you what, why don't we offer 23 years with a fast close?
We're gonna need to sleep on it.
State Farm. Call an agent today.
It is Ryan Seacrest there. Capital One cardholders, get ready. The iHeartRadio Music Festival is back in Las Vegas. And this year, Capital One cardholders get first dibs on tickets. Mark your calendar. Exclusive access to the Capital One cardholder presale starts on July 25th at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. So grab your Capital One card and get ready to buy tickets to the concert experience of a lifetime at iHeartRadio.com/Capital One. That's iHeartRadio.com/Capital One. We'll see you there.
Using Groupon, you can save a ton of money on what you do every day, like painting classes, concerts, escape room games, and more. Now, it's not literally a ton of money. That would be 2,000 pounds of money. It's more like saving up to $100 a week. Going bowling? Check Groupon. Taking the kids to the trampoline place? Check Groupon. Headed to museums, water slides, and tons of other nearby things to do? Use the top-rated Groupon app to save up to $100 a week on what you do every day. Download the app and save. Groupon.
Attention, we're giving out 5 days in a luxurious resort in Orlando for 4 people with tickets to a park for only $3.99 to the first 20 listeners that tell me a country with the letter A 3 times in its name. You know it? A country with the letter A 3 times in its name, and you'll go to Orlando with tickets to a park for 4 people for only $3.99. Call now, 1-888-553-5805, 1-888-553-5805. If you're one of the first callers, we'll add a second bonus destination to an all-inclusive resort in Cancun, Mexico for the same $3.99. Call now and tell me a country with the letter A 3 times in its name. 1-888-553-5805. 1-888-553-5805. You'll get 5 days in Orlando with 4 tickets to Aquatica and 5 days in Mexico with all the meals and drinks included. Only for the first 20 callers. 1-888-553-5805. 1-888-553-5805. Lodging Group LLC. Certain restrictions apply.
Napa know-how.
Any car brave enough to withstand a decade's worth of multi-state family voyages is worth treating to some quality parts and Napa know-how. Coolant for the Death Valley trip, wiper blades for the Pacific Northwest, air fresheners for the Southwest chili cook-off. Yeah, with some quality parts and a little Napa know-how, you can keep your road warrior running longer, stronger, for many more vacations to come. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
Want to transform a room for less than $20? The Home Depot has the secret formula. We call it paint. From our top brands like Behr and Glidden, starting at just $17.97 a gallon. There's no easier way to take your walls from okay to, oh wow. And at these prices, there's no reason to leave any wall behind. Get your project rolling with top paint brands, starting at only $17.97 a gallon at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. U.S. only.
You deserve the wedding dress of your dreams. Right now at David's Bridal, find gorgeous new arrivals for every style and budget. Select wedding dresses originally $300 to $600 for just $99. And select designer wedding dresses originally $700 to $1,600, now just $499. Plus $20 off bridesmaid dresses. So be bold, be flirty, be sweet. But whatever you do, be your own bride. Only at David's Bridal. Sale ends August 2nd.
Gotta be yourself. Flowers are beautiful things, but they become even more beautiful when they're carried by people who are committed to ending Alzheimer's, a disease that currently has no cure. At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, hundreds of thousands walk, carrying different colored flowers signifying their connections to the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Register today at alz.org/walk.
Corey and Patrick in the morning.
The only thing we hate more than awkward silences is having to talk to people.
100.3 The Edge.
My God, this is terrible.
Good morning, someone's dead. He got a spear right through his head. A guy jumped off a building. An accident while welding. Some farmer lost his arm from a chainsaw on his farm. Don't you lose your head, it could be worse, you could be dead. And in a hearse, it's the really awful, terrible files.
This is perfectly awful. It was terrible. It was just terrible.
Oh, yeah. By the way, somebody asked us the other day, where are those little thingies, the little intros for certain
Songs and
stories?
different things, yeah.
Because, well, I guess we stopped playing them to give them a rest, but maybe we need new ones. Maybe we need to just sort of do some generically death opens.
Well, I do like that
something
idea.
by fire, something by choking, something by stabbing.
Well, we can work on that, yeah.
You know, maybe we need to do that.
Well, we'll draw out of a hat which of us does each one.
Yay!
How about that?
A 57-year-old woman vacationing in the Caribbean island of St. Martin was killed after a blast from a nearby jet knocked her to the ground. The incident happened Wednesday at Maho Beach, popular tourist destination, which is famous for its proximity to the Princess Juliana International Airport. Officials say the woman had been holding onto a fence that separates the beach from the airport when winds generated by the jet's engines blasted her back. She died a short time later at the local hospital.
I've seen this on television, and I'm like, these people are insane to do that. What's going on there?
They'll purposely stand behind the plane while it's getting ready to take off.
Well, yeah, it's exciting to them, and that's what happens when you're a dumbass. A woman horrified to learn her son's friend stole her lizard and put it in a blender during a house party in Scotland. Police have arrested 20-year-old Daniel Ennis and 18-year-old Jordan McSack after being accused of killing two lizards and destroying the home. Sheriff called their crime chillingly evil, ordered them to volunteer at an animal charity to avoid going to prison. Here's how it went down. 33-year-old Amanda Bibby went on vacation, left her son at home. One day, the woman's son invited these two to a house party. After the son fell asleep, they took the woman's two lizards out of the cage. They killed one by slamming it on the ground. They put the other in a blender. Reptile in a blender does sound like a great drink, though, doesn't it? Then they began to trash the house, threw food everywhere, including the ceilings, walls, broke doors, smashed plates, damaged the computer, and peed on the bed. Sounds like a great party, though.
Remember the frog in the blender thing from the internet early on?
Oh, yeah, I sure do. Yeah, I do.
Did we do the placenta story?
No, but I want that story.
Caldwell, Idaho. A woman is accused of stealing her daughter's placenta and umbilical cord from a hospital in an attempt to conceal any possible drug use that could result in the baby being taken away. A TV station reported the hospital workers were concerned the daughter had been using drugs before birthing a baby July 3rd, and doctors ordered testing for her placenta cord and cord blood. But when they went back to recover the organs, they were gone. So it's interesting that those organs would show. After viewing surveillance camera video, police say they saw Rhiannon Stoneham, walking to a vehicle while seeming to have something in her arms and then leaving the scene. She was charged with felony destruction of evidence.
30-year-old Chloe King, Manhattan, New York, flying on American Airlines from New York to France, when the man sitting next to her decided to pleasure himself as she slept. King was only notified about the act as the flight was getting ready to land in Paris. King said a flight attendant woke her up right before landing. Was told to go to the back of the plane. The flight attendant informed her that the man sitting next to her had been masturbating while she slept. The woman to his other side saw it happen, asked to be moved. She was furious they didn't wake her up, move her. Instead, they made her climb back over him, and she remained trapped between him and the window for the rest of the flight.
No, boy.
Wow, that is kind of odd, isn't it?
All right, I'll raise you one masturbation and bring you a urination story.
Okay.
A creepy strap hanger. That's how this is written.
Okay.
This is out of the New York Daily News. A creepy strap hanger relieved himself on a train early Thursday right onto a 26-year-old woman's face.
Oh, my God.
The woman told police she was sitting in the middle car on a Brooklyn-bound train at about 1:50 a.m. Her eyes were closed as she listened to music on her headphones. Then she felt something wet hit her face. When she opened her eyes, she found a complete stranger urinating on her. The peeping perp said nothing as he ran off the train as soon as it stopped. The woman reported the incident at the nearest NYPD Transit Police Station. They didn't catch this guy yet.
Oh, wow.
That's weird. Huh?
That is weird. A Michigan funeral home has been shut down after state inspectors found a slew of unsanitary conditions that would include maggots and unrefrigerated bodies. This is in Flint. They had their mortuary license suspended following several investigations. Even the funeral home director had his license suspended. See, they noted the funeral home of horrors was infested with maggots, housed unrefrigerated bodies, some of which had been there for several months. One of the bodies found died February 3rd, 2017, and wasn't even embalmed. The garage that stored the bodies was not air-conditioned, leading the building to reek. Blood, fluid-stained casket pillows found along the funeral home's hallway. The room used for embalming was unsanitary, had a hand sink covered in what appeared to be dried blood, hair, and pieces of tissue. They also lacked the proper equipment to prep bodies. Ugh.
You better take care of that bee problem. Here's why.
Okay.
Out of Congress, Arizona, a man was killed after a bee attack in Congress on Tuesday. Deputies say after 1 p.m. they were dispatched to an area for a report of a man who sustained numerous bee sting injuries. As deputies arrived, the man had been pronounced dead by medical personnel. The property owner reportedly told deputies that the victim was doing road clearing work for her with a backhoe when the attack happened. Despite deputies say the backhoe work may have disturbed a hive, causing the bees to swarm and attack the victim. He must have had some sort of allergic reaction.
Yeah, that can happen. My dad was once mowing the lawn and ran over a yellow jacket nest. You know, a lot of them were in the ground, and they all went up his pants.
Oh.
My mom was having an Avon party when he came in with taking his pants straight off in the middle of those ladies, running to the shower. All you saw were bees and nuts. You know what I mean?
It's the really awful, terrible files.
Yes, it's perfectly awful. It was terrible. It was just terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Corey and Patrick in the morning. 100.3 The Edge.
This report is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers.
Course chosen. Traffic.
Okay, wrapping it up for Little Rock right now. 40 westbound, North Hills Boulevard. Accident still working. Stop and go flow. Cantrell Road on Cedar Hill Road, an accident. And Stagecoach at West David O'Dodd Road. Accident working in the Little Rock area as well. From the Wren Law Firm Little Rock Traffic Studios, I'm Michael Higgins.
Explore.
Live at the Metroplex, 100.3 The Edge presents In This Moment. Win tickets from The Edge and qualify for the Edge experience with In This Moment. Yeah. You know you want to hang with Maria Briggs. In This Moment with Motionless in White. And Joey Jordison's Vimic. Wednesday, July 19th at the Metroplex. Get tickets through Ticketmaster or sign up at edgelittlerock.com to win.
JCPenney's Power Penny Days are here. This Friday through Sunday only, save big on select summer must-haves like kids' tees and leggings for $5, men's polos for $7, and exertion sports bras or shorts for her for just $9. Plus, you can download the JCPenney app for your coupon to save an extra 15% throughout the entire store. Hurry! JCPenney's Power Penny Days end Sunday. That's getting your pennies worth. JCPenney. Coupon valid 7/14 to 7/16 on select items in store and at jcp.com. Some exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
It is Ryan Seacrest there. Capital One cardholders, get ready. The iHeartRadio Music Festival is back in Las Vegas. And this year, Capital One cardholders get first dibs on tickets. Mark your calendar. Exclusive access to the Capital One cardholder presale starts on July 25th at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. So grab your Capital One card and get ready to buy tickets to the concert experience of a lifetime at iHeartRadio.com/Capital One. That's iHeartRadio.com/Capital One. We'll see you there.
Using Groupon, you can save a ton of money on what you do every day, like painting classes, concerts, escape room games, and more. Now, it's not literally a ton of money. That would be 2,000 pounds of money. It's more like saving up to $100 a week. Going bowling? Check Groupon. Taking the kids to the trampoline place? Check Groupon. Headed to museums, water slides, and tons of other nearby things to do? Use the top-rated Groupon app to save up to $100 a week on what you do every day. Download the app and save. Groupon.
Corey and Patrick in the morning.
I have got to get in on this.
100.3 The Edge. Rock. KDJE, Jacksonville, Little Rock. 100.3, The Edge. Corey and Patrick in the morning.
Okay, that's one more vote for Turd Sandwich.
Weekdays on 100.3 The Edge.
5 minutes after 9.
Corey and Patrick, how are you?
It's 81 degrees now, and it's going up to 93 later.
It feels sticky.
Yesterday afternoon, I don't know if you got any rain where you were, but that front came through where I live, and it kind of cooled things down by late afternoon. It was sort of nice.
No, I did not.
It was really nice.
But you live on Magic Mountain where things like that happen.
Well, I guess. Magic Mountain. Where the idyllic unicorns run. Okay, what a week it's been on this show, and it's time for the Quick and Dirty 5 and 30. Kind of a catch-up. A little game we play to highlight some of the stories we talked about on the show this week. News stories or topics of conversation that we talked about. There are 5. And they have been cleverly inserted into songs, and the songs are re-lyric to reflect these stories. So there's 5. You got to guess, basically which story are we talking about.
Yeah, not looking for the original artist or name of the song or the album or year it was made. Just the topic we discussed.
Now, you can't win this if you've won it in the last 30 days, but everyone's encouraged to participate because sometimes it takes a few folks to get it going so that someone can finally build the list of 5 and, you can help them out. Let's see here. What else I wanted to mention here? Oh, yeah, the prize today. It's a 12-pack of delicious A&W root beer from New Age Distributing, plus a half gallon of Bluebell homemade vanilla ice cream so that you can make your own root beer floats and your choice of music or a movie from the Edge stash.
Boom.
All right. Because it's summertime and everyone needs a root beer float. All right. You want to hear it for the first time?
Yes.
All right. What are the 5 news stories or topics?
99 inches of meat on her hips, 99 inches of meat. Still more to do at 542 for 99 inches of meat on her hips. Ow, coyotes and Mamel. Ow. Happy birthday to Spam. They say it's nasty, but damn, you were 80 years meaty and you come in a can. Hey, Mr. Wrong Format DJ showed up with an axe, and I want you to play a song for me, 'cause I'm a juggalo. They're running out of weed. A Las Vegas emergency.
I don't think it's that hard.
No?
No.
No, I don't. I think most of those actually said the story right in the lyrics.
Well, they kind of did, didn't they?
Right? Now, I don't know if you heard all. Did you get all those?
Yeah.
Yeah, you must have listened well this week.
You wanted to make sure we'd be here this morning when he showed up.
Thought there was going to be a quiz.
He learned last week what happens if you don't listen.
See, someone's already calling. I don't know. You want to give him a shot?
You know, why not? Do it.
Hi, good morning, The Edge. How you doing?
I was going to try to do the quick and dirty.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, go ahead then.
All right, the first one, we got the British lady that wants the 100-inch hips.
That is correct, yes.
Right.
Weeds running out in Las Vegas, the medical weed.
Yeah.
Nevada. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nevada, sorry. We got Spams just celebrated their 80th, I guess, birthday, if you'd say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got 3.
We got the guy that went to the radio station with an axe because he wanted to hear an ICP song.
That is right.
And,
one more.
Crap.
That's not it.
I forgot the last one.
Oh, no. Come on, man. You were going to amaze us.
Yeah, I was trying to, but I can't remember what the last one was. I appreciate it.
Oh, all right, man. I'm sorry.
All right. Should have given him a clue.
All right, man.
Should have given him a clue, you know?
No,
should have.
No,
That was a rough one. Hi, good morning, The Edge. How you doing?
Hey, good morning.
Hi, you want to try this?
I think I've got it.
All right.
Okay.
Got the fat chick wants to get a 100-inch waist.
Yep.
Yes, that's correct.
Not sure we ever said fat chick on the air, but all right. Good.
Coyotes in Maumelle.
Yes, that is true.
What were the Coyotes doing?
Well, I think one attacked a couple dogs.
Yeah, okay.
Boom.
Got
All right.
Right.
Sam, 50 years old.
50?
Was it not 50?
50?
150?
No.
The previous caller said it.
And I heard it.
You heard
I
wrong.
didn't say 100
Okay.
years old.
Lower.
Good Lord. 75.
A
Higher.
little higher.
80.
Yes, that is correct.
All right, you got it. All right.
All right. And the weed running out in Nevada,
Yeah.
Yes.
not in Arkansas.
All right.
And the guy went to the radio station with an axe wanting to hear the Juggalo. The Juggalo.
And there we go.
All right,
There
that'll
we
work.
go.
We can do it.
That's great. What's your name?
Rusty.
Rusty.
Trombone? Is that your last name, Trombone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rusty, hang on a second. You got yourself all those root beer floats and a movie or a CD, okay?
Awesome.
Stay on the line.
Hang on.
More in a minute. Corey and Patrick on 100.3 The Edge.
Edge weather from the Mighty Safe Tornado Shelter Weather Center.
Good morning, everybody. This is Raven Richard, and happy Friday. Looking at a high today of about 93 degrees. We do have a 40% chance of showers, though, developing late morning into the afternoon hours. Should not be a washout at all. Have a good one.
Here at Fantastic Sam's Cut and Color, we're all about real-life style. Today, we're talking real with Isaiah, Fantastic Sam's client, honor student, and varsity football player. You're a busy guy.
Work hard, play hard. That's my style.
Your haircut looks fantastic.
Thanks.
So does Fantastic Sam's make the cut?
Ooh, that's bad.
Bad good?
Just bad.
Isaiah found his real style, and so can everyone. Fantastic Sam's. Looks good on you.
As the summer heats up, Cool off with an awesome new cut at Fantastic Sam's, located in Jacksonville.
I'm gonna fight 'em all. A seven-nation army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off, taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Back and forth through my mind behind a cigarette. And a message coming from my eyes says leave it Don't wanna hear about it. Every single one's got a story to tell. Everyone knows about it. From the Queen of England to the hounds of hell. And if I catch it coming back my way, I'm gonna serve it to you. And that ain't what you want to hear, but that's what I'll do. And the feeling coming from my bones says find a
JCPenney's Power Penny Days are here. Come in and stock up on all the goods you and your family need this summer. This Friday through Sunday only, save big on summer must-haves for $5, $7, and $9. And don't miss our coupon giveaway this Saturday morning only. You could score a 10 off $10 coupon. Come early, in-store only while supplies last. Hurry, JCPenney's Power Penny Days end Sunday. That's getting your penny's worth. JCPenney. Coupon valid 7/15 in-store only. Available while supplies last. Must be 18 or older. Some exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
It is Ryan Seacrest. Exclusive access to the Capital One cardholder presale for the iHeartRadio Music Festival starts July 25th at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Get your Capital One card ready and visit iHeartRadio.com/Capital One for details.
Using Groupon, you can save a ton of money on what you do every day, like painting classes, concerts, escape